YouTube, back with the second half of me reacting to xecnar playing his first run that led to a 26-run rotating streak. He's hands down probably one of the best players, if not the best player of Slay the Spire of all time. And honestly, he's really funny, and we are scheduling to do a collab sometime soon, so you're going to have to come out to the stream for that. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the content. This is on a different day of the stream, and I got to say, the vibes were much more goofy and jokey than they were super focused on the run. So I apologize if you were looking for a lot of analysis. There is still some, but yeah, the vibes today were a lot sillier. We were silly billies. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. No, now it's actually time to get into content, I swear. I promise. It's content time. For real this time.
Yeah, 3 is Neko with no
so this is going to be a long Act 3.
It's actually dangerous as hell.
Okay, we can see his deck a little bit. In case you're just joining, let's go slowly through the deck, just so everybody can get a sense of what's going on. So still has 3 strikes, 4 defends, Zap, Dual Cast, Core Surge, Sunder Plus, Auto Shields, FTL, Echo Form, Rebound, Cold Snap, Charged Battery. Bias Cog is what he took from the first boss. Cold Snap, Double Energy Plus, Scrape, which I think he skipped like 2 or 3 scrapes and then finally took one because he had a Liquid Memories and it was like, it's good with Liquid Memories. And I was like, that's genius. Buffer Plus, Hologram, and now a second Core Surge that he just got from the second boss.
Is actually dangerous as hell. No sustain except Pantograph. I think it's false, but at least the false path is not horrible. It's just a little bit dangerous in early here. But if we
what was your YouTube recommended? Can you survive a wildfire hiding in a bath? It's I did a thing. That's good I did a thing content.
Then we have a decent.
Yeah, auto shields is bottom.
So you can go fire here, maybe recall and then rest if you need to. And the shop is right here. We want to spend your gold.
He's had a question card for the majority of the run and has not taken that many cards.
First of all, this portion of the map is dangerous. Yeah? This is not exactly very good for plan of not getting destroyed in Act 3. This is hand. To be fair, this hand doesn't even do anything yet. This is not killing. Yeah, 16-13 doesn't kill. So like, I just auto shield and then cold snap. Next time we always under. Next time we always under here, so probably just go snap here.
He's planning on committing arson, so he wants to know if he can survive.
This guy is pissed off, but we have the rebound Sunder combo, so we are fine.
God, Sunder with Sneko Eye is so good. Sunder with Sneko Eye is just.
That's pretty good.
It's
And hollow the charge battery again, which I don't mind doing.
So good.
I can go play this.
Now you just eat your things, right? You just eat the buffers.
It's not doesn't really matter, yeah. I think 1 is like slightly better than 0, but it doesn't matter. This deck doesn't feel off fast enough to care. So whatever it ends on that.
Should have double played the bias cognition. Mistake. You made a mistake. Excuse me, xecnar. Excuse me. I noticed that you made a mistake there. xecnar, you made a mistake. xecnar, it wasn't the correct play.
We take the worst frost card. No. Nothing has changed. Like, why do you want Rainbow, especially when you're trying to stall with Inserter here in most fights? To be fair, the Rainbow would do.
Yeah, we're at 69 subs on the day. Can I get a nice?
Sometime. Yeah, not really.
I just tried to use Slay the Relics to check the deck.
Yeah, nice Inserter. Here's your boss relic in one card.
Bringing that back
Frost
today, right?
P Bigot.
We're not gonna bring that back today.
xecnar could never be as good as Frost.
Because right now, again, we did say that we
Delta, thank you so much for the 32 months.
Capacitor eventually could be important.
I've been talking about Delta a lot whenever I play TFT, you know what I'm saying?
With the inserter in the
I may have played a game of TFT before stream today because I'm so addicted to it.
But for now, we cannot even fill our slots. So this thing is worthless.
Yeah, capacitor kind of
sucks.
sucks.
Skim, if anything.
I like Skim. I like Skim here.
Sorry,
I'm going to pause again, and I'm going to say what I would take from every card reward before he says anything.
But maybe it opens the way for an aggregate or something that you know, can actually make us play cards.
Skim at its very worst is literally just turns the holy shit. Skim at its worst just turns the liquid memories into a draw potion. That's its very worst.
Auto Shield alone is full block, and these 4 cards are complete trash, so I can scrape. Yeah, let's start turn with scrape and see.
Yeah, the scrape with the frozen eye is something I didn't think about and is super cool.
Scrape.
Science is Blurden.
Auto Shield buff for Zap then. There's no... I mean, I don't really see why not we would do something, anything different. Zap free is good at least. Some damage. So yeah, I would also like Glacier. And, you know, Glacier...
High double energy that costs 0.
Maybe another Glacier, and then like some Meteor Strike, or some Echo Form, and Evergate. These are cards I would like to have in my deck. I think they would be nice. Skip now? Sure. Okay, that's fine.
Gotta think that every single time he's checking his draw pile,
you're trying to science us.
He's
checking his draw pile to see what's coming because he has Frozen Eye. Remember that.
Can we get another YouTube run of Echo Chamber Relic before STS 2 comes out?
Maybe.
Smile.
Maybe. They give it the $2.
With 2 buff for stack still.
I'm not opposed to the idea.
I know already kills. This would be put the thing on 0, so in order to actually make it on 1, we can do like Colossus, Rebound instead. Maybe 1 insert on 1, which maybe I do.
So he's trying to put his inserter 1 turn forward so that he gains an orb slot on turn 1 of the next fight. I just don't see the value in constantly caring about your inserter.
That's what I mean.
Unless you have ways to fill up the orb slots really fast. Like if you have like a rainbow or a chill. Okay, I think loop is a possibility here. Definitely not taking claw. That shit sucks. Streamline's really bad with Snecko because it re-randomizes the cost. Same with Steam Barrier. So loop is the only available option here. Would I take loop or would I skip? Trying to get in the head of xecnar, the world's greatest player other than frostprime. It is echo formable. It is upgrade debt though, but we don't have any crazy upgrades other than like bias cognition. I'm not taking the loop.
And its capacitor accept good because it's fast and it works immediately even when you don't really have orbs to fill. You play 1 frost orb and you evoke your lightning, boom, your loop works. Loop minus though. Getting the upgrade in this arc is not so likely to happen, but you know, can try. And it's also upgrades like absolute crap. This
yeah,
like
the upgrade kind
the
of sucks.
5th streamline, the 6th streamline I have seen in this run. I don't want you.
Takes the loop. Okay, I'm locked in. I'm interested. Loses.
But not like this guy.
The double energy. Loses the double energy.
Unless you tell me double energy is not even good on 3 base anymore. And buffer plus never being taught. There's either square or double energy here. Wait, that's a base card.
Lose the double energy.
The scrape is still playing in 1 fight, though, is the annoying part. But if you toss double energy away, then we cannot even get a high roll turn anymore.
Gets rid of buffer plus, dude.
You can see, like, whenever
I'll turn off the fucking stream if he gets rid of buffer plus.
We suddenly can have a real turn, like, to play a lot of cards. And then the double energy can also, even if it rolls 1, but we start the turn with 4 energy, we charge probably the turn beforehand, then we would still go to 6, there's still plus 2. And we kind of have the scheme to do the scrape's job already. To be fair though, the scheme with the liquid memory is the boss way worse than the scrape. Yeah? As in you have scrape frozen eye, you scrape away your
I think scrape's useful enough because of the frozen eye.
You cannot do that with skip.
Whereas like double energy is only
and
sometimes
is also, playable. You know, not exactly the best energy card with the Snecko either. It's like fine.
It's not just, fine, it's terrible, it's dog shit. I'd rather have a turbo.
Just because of this potion, maybe Scrape is just staying. And this potion with this is like super real. It's a premium combo. I wouldn't even say.
Scrape is also only sometimes playable.
Yeah, it was in only 1 fight, but I am hoping that we can preserve this potion for Act 4.
No, it's not entirely useless while you have liquid memories.
Ah, yeah, probably double energy can go, yeah.
Yeah!
I'm not a fan of this thing, I would say.
Had to be the scrape, huh, chat? Had to be the scrape.
Had to remove the scrape. Had to always scrape here, right?
I'll take 11. That is a little bit bigger than the last attack. We do draw defense 0 cost though, so we can actually speed pot in here for 15 and play boom boom boom. And only take 2 damage. Next turn is not very pretty though. Next turn we draw into here only, so no buffer yet, no more speed pot.
Your turn might not be pretty, but I think my Twitch chat's pretty.
7 and we have to deal with whatever the crap is throwing at us.
You just hit us with 3 big booms.
It's actually very strong in the boss fight. But for now, without sustain, let's say repair, whatever, we might not even make it to the boss fight. So I probably should just use my pod. Do a cast now so we actually can loop frost when we draw and play the frost. Probably true.
You didn't update your card tier list when you do an update of the relics?
No counterplay unless you want to liquid memories.
So you need a double potion.
You can redraw to try to block more than that. You can roll back into the 38 or you can roll into a curse though. Minus 27 here is not very pleasant. You know, we go to 35, the relic bar still. We are on 3 Snecko. The relic bar
YouTube chat is the neglected child. What do you mean? I'm literally responding to the YouTube messages.
Doesn't provide fat note.
What do you mean, dammer? Well, damn you. Frick. Sorry.
So the chance of dying here is immediately very high.
Go up, Crackerton.
However, liquid memories right now doesn't actually even do anything. I mean, blocks 11. Yeah, Echo Form. That's battery take 20. After we take this 20, of course we don't take damage anymore.
So
we have
true. Can we get 5 gifted?
In play.
YouTube chat, can we get 5 gifted members? Says the guy that just gifted 15 members.
And it can still
think about it.
Sometimes if
they're like your chat dad today.
It's rude. But at the same time, we can only reroll this attack 1 time. Yeah. So we roll to 38 immediately. I mean, actual serious mortal danger in like maybe the next 2 fights even. Otherwise, we have what 20.
Yeah, these next couple of fights are gonna be really interesting. From the fact that he has to do the burning elite, he has to do fucking burning elite, and hold on, what's the
like the
M is mute. I want to be able to mute, but like have the video keep running. The fact that he has to do burning elite and another elite before Lupus. Is that your actual YouTube name? It is Lupus? I love that. We were talking about you last week. Thank you for the 5 gifted YouTube memberships.
Even with 2 costs,
Panama, thank you for the 79 months.
Because they're all expensive. I do not actually want to reroll this in 10, so I just
feel like sometimes the parasite is better than taking the damage though.
Left. Dude, he's getting owned.
Holy
shit.
Again, they're all expensive, so if we want frost with the bioscope, we cannot do it.
If he didn't have the buffer here, it'd be so fucked.
And it does reroll 1 time, and I guess if we double call search and reroll into curse, you can play cold snap. And then reroll to mount hit and it kills all my buffer stacks.
Dude. He didn't have, oh my god. Oh, he called that it was gonna roll into that
now
too.
Now either I lose all my buffer stacks.
That's insane.
Or I have chance that it cursed me.
That's insane.
Either way, not very pleasant. You stack over 3 base energy with no energy boosts. And yeah, it's back to, you know, being increased a little bit again, yeah, the cost.
What do you mean no energy moves? You could have had a double energy, but you gave it up. I got your back, chat. I got your back.
We went to a snack tool to find the cast request card. We have no sustain, we have no load block. The relic bar doesn't help because of course
hold on, wait, I got this. Mr. Streamer, you have a potion!
And our time is running out, you know, time is actually running out quickly. And if we play Cold Snap here over the Bioscope, then first of all we have a chance to get cursed. Secondly, is that they still don't have force. I mean, secondly, there's a
that's it. Him suing for impersonation.
The hologram, even if it's drawn here.
It was a parody.
This is costing 2.
Parodying is legal. I've listened to enough Weird Al.
We need hologram to cost 0 or 1 also. So just play Bioscope and then accept the normal buffers or what. But next turn, still nothing is in order. But we can double Cold Snap. Sure. lose all my buffers. That's not exactly very good.
Boom, boom.
Okay, this nighttime 3 we can deal with.
Damn, actually blocking that goes crazy.
I do not want to get cursed, so let's just be a little bit patient.
It's just a zap angle, and then you just set up for the.
Snap here.
You just set up for the infinite, right?
Is there any reason to double hollow something? No. We roll for 38, we block 18, 24, 31.
Parody's nuts.
So it's still taking damage. To guarantee that I don't take damage, you need to double charge battery, which I guess is fine. FTL is in there, scheme is in there. So it's like this, yeah. Hollow is of course go snap and play it. It is okay. Now, of course, we kind of block enough.
I just hit the cold snap here. I'm just snapping it right here. I'm just going.
You can deploy Zafo.
That's me snapping it.
Can play strike here, and if it rolls something ugly, you can rebound. We are only blocking 35 though, so if we roll like 38 into curse or the other order. Curse
the reason why I took double energy is because adding the voids to the deck makes draws less consistent.
Just take our time.
I just think that you don't take double energy though. I think that double energy is worse than turbo. I understand why you don't take turbo. I don't understand why you take double energy. That's the difference in my
18 months.
Lexinus, thank you for the 18 months.
Happy to hear it wasn't anything serious with the tum-tums also just for chat. Fent.
I can play a charge battery first and then play a single cold snap and it never roll into curse.
I think you're worse than xecnar. Look at the title of the stream, Running Man. Go ahead, say it again. Say again that you think I'm worse than xecnar. Prove it, because you can't. Title of the stream says otherwise.
This fight actually is just text forever, yeah, but that's how it goes, you know. Okay, now it's fine. Next time we don't need to kill yet. And always dies next the turn after.
Bum, 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 bum.
And play this to block both debuffs for fun. Play this for fun also. Yeah, insert round 1.
Apologies, I wasn't familiar with your game.
No potion.
My game of choice is Minesweeper.
That is another 3 fights, no potion, yeah? Like freaking broken record at this point, but yeah, 12%.
xecnar's never won hell mode. That's what I'm saying.
Still no.
Barrage here is really good with the inserter. It's good late game damage potential, but I also don't know how much we need late game damage potential because we have Sunder Plus with Echo Form, plus a bunch of orb slots, plus a bias cognition. Compile is really bad because we're mainly 2 orb types, sometimes only 1. I think if it was Barrage Plus, I click immediately. Without Barrage, it's 50-50 to me, Barrage or skip.
No cut, like, come on.
I think I would...
I guess today
skip.
is just a bad vibe day, yeah? Like, maybe I should not even play today, because, like... This is what happens in most runs. Today maybe just not meant to be, to be playing Spire. So we can take Barrage. If we want to. Barrage is real scaling damage in the sense that
I don't like any of these with Snecko.
On, like, some force
I mean, I think the Barrage is a really good late game damage solution.
Our damage output does go up a little bit. It's Barrage.
It's 60 damage. That's good. This is a 10 subs for a claw angle. We need to teach xecnar.
But,
we need to teach him.
Yeah, I mean, at some point you need to do some damage. Even in during Neckar. Because we scale until 10 slots, but it's only infinite time, yeah?
I'm not sure if we take Phylos,
the
though.
only damage kind of the deck is the Thunder.
I think that energy is overvalued in relics. I do take Phylos, though,
this is
but not
so
often.
bad in early turns, though, and we already kind of get owned in early turns here. However, somehow you need to do something.
See, that's why I'm on the same page.
We just die, you know?
He and I are thinking the same way right now.
This deck is lacking everything, really. It lacks energy, it lacks a front load block.
Barrage makes your deck worse if you draw it before orbs. It makes it better if you draw it after orbs, and that's the problem. We don't have consistent orb generation.
And no relic support.
Need like a glacier or a rainbow or a chill. Need something that makes a lot of orbs.
But again, right now I think the risk is more. It's way bigger in Act 4, yeah? So we do just phase. We take the risk.
Frost is doing tricks on it. I'm just. That's what it would sound like if I was doing tricks on it. Thoughts?
The more, at least we draw the Echo Form on turn 1, and we draw buffer on turn 2. Also, the is missing this deck cycle, which is bad. Unless you play the Colossus over the Echo Form and then you lose a debuff to this debuff, you're smart. Don't do that. I think we don't actually do a cast here. Like, keep the lightning around so that Loop actually deals some damage and then Barrage can deal damage. We cannot block this guy forever.
YouTube chatter. Wait, do you think we should get a YouTube chat and a YouTube chatter and a Twitch chatter emote so that you guys can BM each other constantly?
What is not so good though is that we cannot play the Loop this turn.
Hey, Twitch chat, fuck you. Okay.
If I double FTL, then we can have Core Search Bias next turn. Or at the very least, I can double the Core Search itself and then double the Bias Core in the redraw. Otherwise, we are 1 turn slow. The problem, of course, is I lose 2 buffer stack, so I only have 1 left. But 1 left is still protecting against any big hit, and the multi-hit is not too big just yet.
All Twitch chat does is eat hot chips and lie.
Because we have Frozen Eye, we know that I want to reach the Core Search here next turn. Buffer and then try.
I always hate how much HP this guy has.
Of the thing, no? What is not so good is that first of all, this guy attacked this turn and we also roll this hand. That's not great.
Want to thank you for the content, AU7s.
The only way to not lose my buffer stack would be
doing your shit.
3 here and only play 1 cold snap, but then Core Search Bias is not landing at all. I do have 5 energy with the scheme next turn, no? If I do that line. I just imagine this buffer.
Why not Echo Form the buffer? So he looked in his deck, because again he has Frozen Eye, and he saw that if he double played the FTL, he would draw Core Surge and Bias Cog on the same turn. Because he was going to draw Bias Cog before the Core Surge, unless he drew 2. Then he could draw Core Surge Bias Cog on the same turn.
I mean, I can. I just take 5 damage for it.
But he's also just unlucky with what they cost.
And the other choice, we never get the Core Search Bias in play, then is this?
Frozen Eye does not show cost.
Because I don't get my
the cost is randomized as you draw it.
I just play 1 cold snap here, so 2 off, so the Barrage doesn't even deal damage. We make no progress. The loop is not even down. 1 buffer stack is around, but 1 buffer stack never protected against a big multi-hit later.
Hey, YouTube chat, I yearn for you.
I'm still dreaming because we have 2 Core Searches. Because even if I play the Core Search now, I still need to draw back into this anyway before it does anything.
Talk dirty to me, Twitch chat. Okay, you guys need to calm down.
Hopefully it's not killing me because I dream.
You guys need to calm the hell down, man.
Of course, Bias is drawn before the Core Searches. We can, however, play double script. Yeah, and then we can hologram something. If one of these costs 0, then we can play like, the combo.
Wait, which one of you guys is Romeo and which one's Juliet?
We double zap and then what?
AKA, which one's killing themselves?
Is it double zap and to skim by a score, but then it's not even guaranteed to be playable. Of course not. Okay, that is very bad. In case you're wondering whether that was good or bad, I would tell you that is very bad.
Okay, that's very bad.
You not roll a single 0 cost here in 8 cards. Of course, I want these to be 0. At least one of them to be 0.
Is it time to use the other potion, maybe?
Look up YouTube's Twitch chat rule 34 on your family computer.
Cinco, thank you for the 83 months.
No setup in play yet.
I'm thinking that like you could, because you can hologram the Core Surge, play that, and then Liquid Memories, play that. You can get it all off because this is about to get like disgustingly ramped in damage. The Maw on this turn forward is like 15 times 3. 20 times 4. Like, they start to do crazy fucking damage.
I need to burst with the Bias Core once it gets to a number that cannot block anymore. Which will probably honestly happen like pretty soon. But here, I don't think I'm going to rebound Zap or Hollow Zap or anything, yeah? We Zap first. Could see double loop or double thunder next turn sometimes. So scheming now is a little bit weird. I can hollow Core Search. I can hollow the 1 cost Core Search and play it immediately. which is probably what I should do. Probably what I should
Agreed, agreed.
Okay, big hit first is a good case.
Yeah, big hit is preferable.
Because it doesn't buff as fast and we can use our last buffer stack. Next one I'm still debuffed, and if it hits me for 10 times, I think 10 times 3. Which is not exactly the easiest thing to block.
I'm taking notes, man. As a Snecko Eye enjoyer, I'm taking serious notes.
Over the Thunder, but as unplayed, it should still be better, right? Plus 1 loop compared to 24 damage.
Which job do you love more, Twitch chat?
Yeah.
They pay me more. Just is what it is. Simple favoritism.
Yeah, 10 times 3. This hand is like promising a little bit. It's not too much damage even if I take the hit.
Okay, but you need a Twitch chatter emote as well. Okay, we need another emote that that YouTube chat can then spam at like. Okay, so this is good. This is good. Good start. I'm not gonna add it though until we have both.
Because I can play all of these. So this
Hey,
is
been in my fields lately. I've learned a lot. I want to share what I've learned from your life. You Ollie Livo say.
Hello, Dan. Dan, yeah, we should talk soon. We should probably talk soon, Dan. I would love to talk soon. Maybe we should hit up the calendar again. Try again.
Script haters.
Hi, Hardy boy.
Yeah, the script non-believers. Where are you? Look at this.
Wait, did he just draw all 0 costs?
You can skim. If the buy score costs 3, though, I'm set. But if buy score costs 2 or less, you can play it over this defense. It's just rock small and deals damage.
Did he draw all 0 cost?
Okay, it costs 2.
How is Dan not verified? He's just hiding it.
Full block.
That's crazy that he full blocks this.
And yeah, now the loop plus.
That's
now the double
crazy.
loop is going in, and we want to kill the next turn. Hopefully, it's possible. FTL to shuffle out this garbage. Yes, true. And yeah, next turn we should be able to kill it. Okay, all good. Who was scared?
Did somebody hack Dan?
What
the hell is he doing, man? Damn.
Smoke bomb. Oh, thank you. Yeah, 3 fights no potion into a smoke bomb. Yeah,
which
you
by feeling the way, okay, buddy?
Use here because it's a burning elite. Still no.
I thought I was the one that got fentanyl
premium
recently.
card, but there is something in here we can take. Which one though? Which one? Probably is cold snap right over the bow lightning. With the bow lightning,
are you really taking another cold snap? That's
right
so
now,
sad.
Stabilize to block
I have a Snecko Eye deck with like 4 cold snaps.
The pick for 4 mainly, but it just makes the rest of Act 3 like a lot worse.
That's so sad.
Because if you can soul boss gauntlet comfortably with the insert the frost or echo form thing, then maybe Act 4 you can do something with the potions. Yeah. Probably say that you actually just need to use all your poison in Act 3 and maybe you still die. So let's just pick another frost.
You should be able to give nicknames on BTTV now.
Very
Wait,
good.
really?
Maybe I would die in Act 4 because I don't have this damage. Yeah? But at the same time, I think we cannot even win Act 3 unless I add more frost to the deck or something.
How?
The giant head. Well, yeah, okay, I go from top deck. So that makes me feel a lot better. Because right here we also have a turn.
Add it and then click on the little pencil.
Yeah, right here we also have a turn that could do some double core search into buy score, and we have double buffer beforehand to buy time. So this fight should be fine.
Wait, no, I wanted to be
this fight should be completely fine. This is maybe the best burning elite. Yeah, I mean it is. Retromancer is worse than this.
Alright, they're both added.
If we have a weapon horn, and Nemesis is worse than this. This is the best fight for us, and we have drawn well. So I sure hope that we don't take any damage here. If I still take damage in this fight from this, it would be like very, very sad. Cannot play scheme here. But we do have 5 minutes in the next turn, so maybe we can do double buffer into FPL.
Twitch chatter add.
And then we can do single core search. Nah. Double core search and double buy score is not so easy to do.
Yeah, it should be
this
there.
spot.
I don't know, maybe it takes time to update.
You know. doesn't matter too much.
Oh, it did, okay.
With 4 buffer stack, we have plenty of time with Inserter. Yeah, with 4 buffer stack, we actually have plenty of time. In fact, I don't even need to play by Skok next turn.
Okay, this fight should be pretty
here I can cold
easy.
snap, hollow cold snap, and then rebound the cold snap even if I want to. I lose on buffer stack if I do that, so maybe I just don't need to. Because I can hollow like charge battery instead.
Yeah, preserve the buffer stacks always. It's always the buffer angle.
Don't think I want to hollow. I don't think I want to rebound the charge battery. Yeah, next time we draw this 7 and just double core search, and maybe we can play cold snap after cold snap, and we wait until this redraw, which always happens before a buffer runs out. And then we have 8 focus, and the fight is over.
The fight is over.
Yeah, 1. In fact, like this, I can even do double cold snap instead to feel frost faster, and then just manually play these 2 core search afterwards.
Easy peasy.
That will do. Play this so that we can look to loop frost immediately. And now the buffer is
21 substrat until a nice cool DP0 touches my lips. And I pretend that it's me touching your lips.
Card, which would be slightly upsetting if we don't have the Frozen Eye. It's still fine, no? Because we have 3 buffers and not 2, yeah? So we will draw into the Bioscope before all our buffer runs out. Also, by the way, nice hand. Look at this hand. Yeah, isn't this hand beautiful?
Every time he says Frost, I think he's talking about you. He is the homie, though. He knows who I am. He talks to me on stream all the time. And he says that I have the best Reddit post of all time.
And the fight's completely over.
So, the best Slay the Spire Reddit post of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what are we doing? We're doing the best content ever, React content, isn't it, Poggers? Wait, what in the chat if you hecking love React content?
Yeah, still buffer, and then this turn we get 8 focus. No matter what this costs.
Boom.
And the fight is done, because this is passive block 70 already.
React content pop.
So I expected after the turn 1
the real
Shappy,
Shapy, thank you so much for the 7 months.
It could be so much worse.
You're just like my favorite streamer, Asmin.
And yes, if we survive a few more falls,
is it the one where you're the how-to basic of Slay the Spire? Wait, is that what somebody said?
Oh, just don't die, please.
I'm the how-to basic of Slay the Spire.
Simply do not die. Rush next turn is good, so yeah, just play this.
Oh, is that the Discord?
28, so it's still bigger.
Might have been the Discord. I didn't make that post. At least Frost isn't balding.
This turn and kill next turn. Yeah.
True. I am not balding.
Turn on 1.
Okay, he's again trying to set up the inserter. It's crazy to think about that after a big-ass fight like this, you still take the time to think about the inserter. That's crazy.
Mounting mask. I guess it's some gold. And yes, removing wit. The Snecko is good. Now, the first buffer is so good. The second buffer doesn't even do anything, and the other choice is a fusion.
Second buffer feels weird. Is fusion actually the play, though? Wait, fusion actually feels okay here. Wait, fusion actually feels kind of okay here. Yeah, I think I take fusion.
Which is very, very real, by the way. Because if you remember the last time we played Snecko Inserter, it was also exactly Snecko Inserter, yeah? We're stuck on 2 energy. Like how important this fusion card actually is to be played. Of course, the last time we had like 3 defracts in the deck, so it's slightly different than this time.
1 in a million fusion angle?
Yeah,
that's all you ever need.
At the same time, this buffer unavoided is not
Isn't that how
strong.
stars are made?
And we only have on buffer to deal with the transient fight.
How much better is fusion than skip? Really. I think it's negative slightly for hallway fights, but extremely, extremely positive in boss fights. I think it's positive in boss fights like 100x. Like I think
cannot expect too much from this thing. without an energy cheat. Which, by the way, this is an energy cheat. It's just a little bit slow, yeah, but it does gain you a lot of energy over the fight. Next for a smoke bomb,
When am I gonna fight xecnar in PvP?
I should actually
that's
keep
good
the smoke
content.
bomb, which is quite sad.
Wait, that's good content ideas.
Next one doesn't even do that much.
Wait, Nidhogg, you're giving me good content ideas.
Clean way beating boss gauntlet with inserter, bias core search, and echo form, and 3/4 of in our deck cycle now.
We need to raise money for Frost to play a 6-hour run.
It's not even like we can preserve the
He didn't play a 6-hour run here, okay? He started this run
into a winning one so often.
at...
So I keep the smoke bomb in case we run into some...
It's a 4-hour run.
Completely awful here. We did take like 20 damage in
it's
the...
It's a 4-hour run. Different.
In the writing math fight, yeah? So like we cannot be sure that we will not do the same into, for example, spike rolls here. Maybe some jaw worms. A lot of things that maybe I just smoke bomb.
4-hour run for a hard run is fine. 4-hour run for an easy win, that you're pushing it.
Without having smoke bomb.
You're pushing it a little bit.
Echo form is right now, if I kill this, which is 16, 20. Yeah, it is lethal. We do not have enough energy though. You don't always have enough energy because I have 2 only. The Echo Form rolls 3. I'm getting yelled at in my text messages. Other choice is I rebound a card first. I rebound charge battery or something on the coast now. Kill this, draw into the card. And then next turn I have Echo Form guarantee. However, this turn is not exactly very great when this guy is attacking for 11. Like you see here, we have no block. But if I draw into the Echo Form immediately, the next turn we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. And then from here, maybe we can double cold snap into FDL hologram, and hologram can pull back 0 cost charge battery.
You used to put on a suit and do 3-hour runs?
If Echo Form's 3 cost,
is the suit really what sold it for you, Wesley?
If Echo Form is 3 cost, yeah, I'm just set. Maybe it's fine. I can actually still rebound. Actually, I can rebound charge battery for next turn, so I should do it like this. Call search, cold snap, and then rebound.
Anyways, we're going to continue with the reacts.
We draw into the Echo Form immediately, and then I use the rebound stack on the charge battery. And if you can play the Echo Form the next turn, you do have the charge battery right on top here to block whatever this crap is coming, and turn 2 you have buffer. Yeah, that should be correct.
Is emotionally abusive okay? Because you yell at us a lot. 19. It's a back and forth,
29,
alright?
29 plus 9 is 38, so it does.
You heard me and I heard you.
It just don't cost 3. How hard is it? Yeah, not so hard. And now we rebound this, yeah? Now everything's in play. Because this guy
we are nothing if nice to
you. Here to Echo Form.
Chad, if you're so nice to me, you won't say Sliance again in a TTS message all day.
Need to play defense.
You will say 0 more Sliances.
I can FTL to draw 1, but...
Because every single time that you say it in a TTS message, it makes me really, really sad.
Yeah, and now we take 0. Very good. Annoying thing is that we lose the artifact, but not so annoying thing is that we can simply just double this right now. Next time we have the double bias core and then fight that. Can get more force if you want.
Dude, I want to focus on this run, chat. Get out of my head. You're so sexy or whatever.
Rosario is ongoing. Terrible.
T-Guy, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Really appreciate that.
It's looking like we might be able to sell Act 3. It's still better, but it could become
Dark Rip, thank you for the 6 gifted.
Just see the good Snecko cards.
I'm trying to. The React content is falling off today.
I am so hyped for Monster Train 2.
Me too, Scally. Thank you for the 45 months. I'm very excited today.
He's got conflicting positions in the endless fight for queer folks and a hype train has begun.
Mama, they have given us 9 gifted subs. You think that is enough for this outcome? I'm so hungry. I will put it down.
Soda! D-Bobs, thank you for the 5 subs. At least I get my fucking soda.
Be the worst one to have played.
So much stimulation. Yeah, I know, Jojo.
I don't even know. Like when did I see the worst one?
Wait, you guys want to see what else is in my fridge?
Even the run that killed.
It's got some condensation on it, but look at it.
My dad's actually just NFX3 or X4.
That art is cool. Thanks. It's Elon Musk's head in a guillotine, but he's a pepper.
Death Strap, however, yeah, it's another Frost Orb, yeah, which we can probably take. You can take the loop as well, but this loop will not be green. And yes, we inserted, we still need to fuel the Frost. Especially when, you know, you have more Frost in your deck, and then if this roll expensive, at least you have the other ones. But you do need to play like the Frost at some point. If you miss the loop, it's not super important just yet, yeah? If you miss
Is
your
he really
loop, the
taking a second
cycle,
loop? Wait, would I take a second loop here? I actually don't know if I would take a second loop here. I might actually take charged battery. I might actually be a charged battery angle here.
Too devastating, especially when your bias score is not in play yet. But you
Frost
miss
in
all
30
your
minutes,
Frost in
my
the first
stomach
deck
hurts.
cycle,
I'm gonna
so
go
you're
slow.
dead. Okay, take the credit and the focus spot probably, and then because I tossed away smoke bomb, we went into this fight and die instantly. Hopefully not.
He got, okay, honestly, I'm gonna say it. He got really fucking lucky that his burning elite was the giant head. I think if he gets Reptomancer there, he has a very tough time. And if he got this,
Okay, go home and turn
if he got an unlucky Nemesis, like a plus strength
not
Nemesis,
so good is that we cannot play buffer.
he was fucked.
If credit is cheap, we can hologram the buffer next turn. I mean, you can also play the buffer and lose all the sacks right now, which probably is not. I think we should just take the 3 damage. So auto shield, charge battery, echo form, yeah. Next time I do have 4 energy, so maybe I can holo buffer if it does the 40.
Auto shields, charged battery, echo form. How is he doing that?
Talking about. Okay, never mind. We just don't play echo form. We don't need echo form too much. Yeah, I want to save HP anyway.
He has
about?
flaws. He can make mistakes.
It's fine. It's fine. It's
Oh
okay.
my god. Gods
Okay.
can bleed.
Yeah, if the echo form is too costly, it cannot be played this turn regardless.
He's
doesn't really matter.
human.
Unless they also play buffer with the echo form, I guess. But then next turn I have no real play.
Yeah, sometimes AIs make mistakes.
And this
okay?
way I can play buffer or the fusion, depending. I think I should honestly play fusion over buffer. Because if it's 7 times 3 next turn, then the buffer already doesn't do much. Yeah? If it's 45, I have 5 energy next turn, so I have a decent chance of maybe being able to hollow the buffer because it costs 1, we already know. And then I just have a plasma in here.
Boom, boom, boom.
Cost 45. Cost credit cost 3.
This is definitely, this is absolutely, it's the mirrored potion.
We just die.
It's mirrored potion. He's gonna use the mirror potion. Changing the sub goal to the emotes.
I mean, of course, we have liquid memory, so we can never die, yeah, but of course. Okay, so we need to potion, otherwise we are dead on
it will
the
update
spot.
the next time somebody gives
But
us up.
this is
Gotcha.
exactly dead.
Did I hear a
that is
German
really bad, by the
accent?
way.
If you give 9 gifted subs, my friend Elo is really good at doing impressions and accents, and he can also speak Chinese. So he does an impression of a little German boy talking about getting 9 gifted subs, and then he speaks in Chinese in the little German boy accent.
But what can you do, right? I mean, I need to use it, otherwise I die immediately.
It's funny.
So that's the X4 potion, yeah, going just like that. Because with 5 minutes they cannot play cards and the pattern is bad.
Hey Frost, what's the lore behind you making your username Peepersit?
I wanted to be a shoutcaster for League of Legends,
Okay, now what?
and a lot of the shoutcasters
will
used
happen for
very short and sweet names like Jet and Riv and Freak. So I was like, okay, I need a really short and sweet name, something that just is, you know, somebody can just eat it up. It's like, I'll be Frost. That'll be sick. And then so I made it. And then I went to make a YouTube account to be Frost. And I was just like, I'm just going to be Frost. That sounds cool as shit. And then it was in the very small amount of time where YouTube had just gotten bought by Google and you had to do a first and a last name on Google. So I had to be Frost, and I was like, oh, it'll be my primary channel, so I'll be Frost Prime.
In script, to not draw this card, next turn I can develop another Frost Orb. We have no burn in the deck, but if next turn is 45 me, I need to draw enough blocks somehow.
Bro, it sounds like he's Vietnamese. Pretty sure he is.
Script.
And he said that he just learned English from the internet. So
even if it
probably takes to know a little bit of why he might have an accent of something, like, you know, why it might not sound
can still focus
like he learned English in like a school or something.
8 and they have 47. Attack only 45. I should just script. The zero cost score search is very good, exceptional. Laxis Bufford.
Dude, he's getting owned! Haha, haha, get owned. Haha. Wait, he's getting owned like every step of the way.
I don't really care. I want this potion.
Wait, what the hell?
Get real here, guys. Like, we are freaking dying everywhere. Now you just want to plug.
Chad, somebody's at my door. Who is it?
When there's still a decent chance, we just win this fight without using this, yeah?
It's the UPS man.
Unfortunately, again, bad pattern and bad draw. So I actually just go in with 45. Oh, I'm never potioning this turn, so we just take this hit.
You just take.
We actually just take this hit.
I agree that I'm never potioning this turn. It gives you like 4 block.
Basically single digit. We can still.
You're not potioning for 4 block.
And there's a shock.
You know, like if you're potioning for 4 block, you're a Maz and you're
6,
panicking.
You know, like, why on earth would you use focus for block 6? I cold snap, defend, we block for 11 and take 33, go to 6 HP. That's annoying, but what is even more annoying is that if we recall here first, and maybe usually you cannot survive this part, yeah? Which means I need to rest first.
He's got panagraphs.
Even if we see waffle,
so he's just got to make it to the top.
Rested. So that's really bad. There's nothing I can do about it now. Bias Clock is not going to be reached until 2 turns, but we do have 3 Frost Orb in play and the loop on this. Probably going to have 4, maybe even 5, and then each Frost Orb at 30 on 6, and we can run 8. Basically, I'm thinking about what happens if it fortifies me 2 turns from now. Like, is the Bias Clock guarantee living on 6 HP or not? The answer is no, but I don't think that means anything yet.
Oh, sevens. How am I doing today? Pixel, I'm doing okay. How are you?
Next time we always run to Bias Clock, so let's do the thing.
Is it dual cast, double angle, double dual cast?
And of course you can always play the Bias Clock.
Or is it a single dual cast? Oh, he doesn't have Echo Form in play. I forgot he didn't do the Echo Form this turn.
How the Cold Snap is to be played here. Is it ended into Scheme? Yes, because these are garbage cards. And with Scheme right now I can draw into the Cold Snap next turn, which maybe is needed.
Wait, that's why he's getting fucking owned, because of his blunder turn 1. Wait, do you see how much his blunder costed him? Wait, his blunder
so we play Cold Snap Thunder. At full blocks, 21.
Chad, don't ever make a mistake in your entire life. It could kill you.
I think low plasma is just stronger anyway.
It could kill you.
Okay, it burns me. Now we finally get this ring freaking in play. Now we can rotate the Frost to the front. Otherwise, next turn I can't die because we have 5 burns and I can swing 45 and this only block 30. Yeah, we play Cold Snap, now we block for 42. And the inserter is coming, we have like multiple Frost Orb. I don't think we deploy Plasma now either, yeah?
My entire life is a mistake?
Don't say that!
Get maximum block, at least 1 more Frost Orb, and then we can think about... yeah, which is right here. And then we can think about whether we even want to play the Plasma or not. I do that so that I have a high chance of being able to play Barrage. Yes,
let's go!
45,
it literally is. They forgot the condom.
Finally, have Kinesis setting up, so.
Holy.
Damage.
Imagine if you panicked and played the focus pod. One in the chat if you panic and play the focus pod there.
Take damage? No. As long
How
as
was the professional deep throating? They found nothing.
The fight is over.
So good and bad.
It's very costly. Minus the liquid memories. And minus 34 HP to my face because the pattern was maybe It actually is the worst possible. It's like burn 45 is not even bad here.
I still would have died in Act 1.
The actual worst pattern was what he did. It's like 7 times 2 into 45 to 7 times 3 into 45.
I understand not using a condom, and how do you forget it?
Did not draw
hey, sometimes you're sleepy.
So the burn 45 was... the burn 45 would not even take damage, because it doesn't kill my buffer stack either. I mean, at some point, something good will have to happen in this run. Yeah? I mean, something good did happen. We did fight the giant head burning, and we did not take damage. So that was the one good thing that happened in this arc, I guess.
I think it's hologram rebound barrage.
Maybe it's another good thing to happen at some point, you know.
Hologram rebound barrage. Hologram rebound.
It still wants to be on 1, which does
I would have played better. Just is what it is. I just would have played better.
Is it of course save buffer? No. Again, do you see like how dire the
Kogi, think of the prime.
Why do you want to use this in Act 3?
Imagine forgetting you Twitch Prime subscription.
Chad, don't forget, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch Prime sub every single month, and you can give me money and get ad-free viewing for free.
Still okay. It's not like
for free, just for paying for a different service. But
like, what is the chance of surviving? Like,
you should always take advantage of it. It's 13 cents a day going to Jeff Bezos if you don't give it to me. 13 cents a day that you're giving to a billionaire on purpose. You're making the decision now that you know this.
It's here to be spent.
She blinded me with
I'm actually
science.
Pretty annoyed. This is not the time run to ask.
That didn't sound like Megan. What the hell is that?
You see that you don't even use the pot when I'm on freaking 5 HP, then you know what I'm thinking.
Can somebody do that voice again? That did not sound like Megan. This dude is still trying to set up the fucking inserter.
It's getting every single time.
Science.
I mean, that sounded normal. What the hell?
And then when the run is just horrible, I see questions coming out everywhere.
Sorry, I gave it to xecnar, and I regret it because you're the better Slay the Spire player. It's okay, we all make mistakes.
Second hologram is something.
We just saw xecnar make one, you know?
You can take the chill, but
the chill here is interesting again because we need block, we need orb production, but I don't think it's worth it now, not with the loops. I think you take a second hologram.
Max out worst possible draw does even worse. On average, it's positive. Redstone cannot be negative, right? I would like to upgrade Barrage. Barrage and Scrape would be the two upgrades that can matter. Maybe FTL. Yeah, of course not. I have to go here because going here from 5 HP is a little bit mental.
Nah! That shit's easy,
that
dude.
Would be decent.
Happy Flower is dead, chat.
5 HP into these draws is Retromancer or Giant Head. Against Giant Head, we actually have a good chance of thing 0. After I block 34, the focus ball would have blocked 34 if I use 1 turn early. If you know the attack pattern, then you can maybe choose, yeah? But of course that's complete nonsense. First of all, you don't even know the attack pattern. Secondly, you could have
comment bagel. Wait, we got all the Isaac streamers in the chat right now.
Frost
what is it with Isaac streamers and loving Slay the Spire? What the hell is that?
2 casts that cost with 4 energy total. Then you can just hollow back your freaking buffer, and then you never even need to do anything. So first of all, we need that to roll 45 damage, which is I think every single attack of Nemesis is equal. So that was at 33%. I'm not sure though. It could be the percentage different, but I don't know. Let's just assume it's 1 out of 3. Yeah? It does a 45. And I need to not be able to play 2 cards with 4 energy. And then I take the hit. Yeah, there's no freaking way. Using potions completely stupid.
Isaac streamers would have been Slay the Spire streamers, but Isaac came first.
That's not a waffle, it is positive though. There's no reason not to take this, yeah? There's a smiling mask. But it doesn't make it doesn't make like...
Yeah, am I trying to learn from someone far worse in the game than yourself? Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
The snake oil is insane, but at this point I don't know whether I'm allowed to buy the snake oil or what.
But I just play this power again is all I do offline.
Something that's actually better.
Also, Armadillo, I got the plat yesterday.
Only really okay after the fusion is down. Before that, very mediocre output. This deck right now is like almost entirely dependent on one of these two cards. Yeah? So adding a card at Reinforced Body that doesn't even buy you time like the Buffer would is probably just awful.
Wait, I didn't even think about it like that. Taking the Reinforced Body doesn't stall you time to get up your combos.
Is so insanely strong. Over the same time, these potions are pretty good as well with Neko. This Neko is just ridiculously strong. We have like Frozen Eye and the Neko Eye. They get to reroll your hand, and you also know exactly what you reach. You advance your turn by, you know, 0.7 turns. How dumb is Eternal Feather? Let's think about that a little bit.
He's playing 4D chess right now. I'm kind of losing him, I'll be honest.
How stupid exactly? Because
I'm kind of losing him.
And it gives us a full heal into Act 4 elites, yeah? So if the Pentagram doesn't overheal in the Act 4 elites, then yes, it's also real HP, which probably will be around maybe 10. Buying a pair in this spot just to make Act 3 boss gauntlet a little bit safer seems very suspicious. If I take the Snake Oil, I would take it over the Power Potion, I think, instead of the Focus Spot.
I wonder if I would take Eternal Feather here.
Focus Spot has better high rolls, because you have 2 core searches, so you can roll it.
I usually don't take things that are this expensive.
From the Echo Form there, so you have 3 hits. Really massive hits.
But I feel like here it might be worth it. But it doesn't. It only helps you out once. So maybe no. Yeah, it's not worth it.
That's kind of one.
You do have a big deck though.
We are completely at the mercy of the draw order and the Sneko rolls. But the Sneko is reactive. It's a very, very, very powerful reactive potion.
Chad, you guys want to talk to August for a little bit? I gotta poop.
You can do like... So when you card, you go to 190, 186.
You guys want 5 minutes of August time?
We remove 136. 136 will buy this 55 gold. It's 81. And 81 after plus another 45 here.
We're almost done. We only have an hour and a half left to go. Then we're going to play some Monster Train 2. Then we're going to play some Spelunky 2. Big streaming day today, man.
If you remove here, you basically commit to removing twice, effectively.
Big streaming day today. Big deck, big deck. Gorky, thank you for the 3 months. Cheek, thank you for the 2 months.
196. So yeah, 196, 146, 146 plus minus 40, minus 55 here is 91 gold. Oh, so you can actually buy Uncommon Relic then, huh? 91 plus 45, 136, 272.
Oh, Monster Train, I did want to know if it's good or bad. Monster Train is one of the best roguelikes of all time. It's just one of the worst roguelikes from a streaming perspective, and I'm hoping that Monster Train 2, that's what they make improvements to on my end. Because I put like 80 hours into Monster Train 1. And I tried to make it, like, on stream. It was like 80 hours on stream. I tried to make it work, and I just couldn't do it.
Probably not.
It just wasn't hidden. Lux, thank you for the brand new Prime sub. There's some duck asses in the fucking chat.
Because if we actually end up having to use one of these potions in the Act 3, yeah, it is more likely to be in the elite fight than the normal fight. Like Retomancer.
What are your thoughts on doing something like you did with Connor, where you play a seed before watching a xecnar run? Dude, I'm so down. That's such a good idea.
We should fight the elite right now. You can also buy this. You buy this, you heal.
Officially a React channel like now. SMH.
Over removing.
And yet you're still watching Bargo.
Remove is definitely stronger in Act 4 though. And right now again, the threat is very, very, very big in Act 4. And actually, we
takes the membership card.
So at the moment, we do have 51 HP in these floors, and there's a 50% chance, roughly 50% chance that when you walk into this floor, it takes 0. Retomancer will probably actually still kind of hurts, but Retomancer maybe we just use for.
Hey, thank you for the 7 months.
And Thunder Remington can help a lot.
Did August restart the bunny stream, by the way?
Prime to
I think we just keep taking risks, yeah.
Heard.
This one is like nowhere near safe.
She did. Cool.
No, I cannot play like really safe here. But I do think this potion is actually very important for the spear and shield fight. Which is why I still buy it. And then yeah, it's over power plot probably.
Snecko oil is interesting, and I think it like is one of the better ones with Sneckopot or with Snecko Eye,
yeah,
just because it can reset everything. I don't know whether I would have considered taking it here though.
We can maybe buy something.
So that's really cool.
Remove and strike.
That's a really cool tech.
Against
it's interesting.
In the hard fight potentially. Can die here. Okay, there's a good matchup. I hope it stays good. Echo Form is on turn 2.
Isn't the concept of watching streamers to watch a personality react to various situations?
Right here, which I will play. I mean, I don't need to actually play the scheme. If I don't play the scheme, then we draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 next turn, so I could take damage more likely though. I guess I do gain +1 energy, so I can play this together more often, but at the same time it doesn't matter too much. What are the
factors do you think make a game more or less streamable? It's whether or not a first-time viewer that comes in that wants to watch you can understand the game that you're playing. And that's the thing that people struggled with Monster Train, is I'd be like an hour into a run, and somebody would come in, never have seen the game before, and they wouldn't understand anything that's going on.
Damage to my face.
Wes!
Thank
you for the brand new membership, dude.
The end of the world.
Chat, that's a duck-ass moment. If I don't see duck-asses in my chat, I'm going to throw up.
I can play Cold Snap over the Charge Battery. Yeah? There's like 1 force over energy, so it's like preemptively playing this Cold Snap.
Isn't Slay the Spire also kind of obtuse?
No. Cost. Probably should not skip, right?
That's how I felt with Balatro. I thought Balatro suffered from that a little bit, but not as bad as Monster Train.
Hopefully we can block. Turn 3 we draw into this, it's double buffer. On turn 4 we draw into 7 here, so we don't get the double loop, but we can double core search. And then we are ready for the 8 focus the moment we draw back into the bias cock like here. And then the fight should be done because we have 4 buffers stacked. Yeah. But yeah, I play Cold Snap, man.
When all the cards you draw are blue, because all they do is defend.
And non-attacking is good. And we did roll everything cheap, so yeah, this fight should be 0 damage. I hope.
Would that make it better to stream on YouTube?
Okay, so this is
at that point you just want to upload YouTube videos.
Is that we see a second giant head, and we also drew well again.
I can't wait to run a train. I mean, watch you run a train. Thanks, dude.
Everything else sucks, but at least this doesn't suck. You can hollow Frost, and yeah, I think you should just do that.
Ask xecnar about the double energy. I don't think Zek's still here. I call him Zek because we're friends like that, by the way, Chad, just in case you're wondering.
Huh? This turn, yeah, everything costs 3, but we definitely doubled this, yeah. Playing Zap, don't really want to. Dealing damage, it doesn't matter, I just need to make sure they never take damage. So we just deploy all Frost. Yeah, but Scock is, of course, never too late with a 3 buffer stack. Yeah, next turn, double Vice Cock, single loop.
No, I'll do a brief overview of Monster Train, and I think the game will as well. It's a brand new game, so we'll have tutorial. Double biased Pog.
Walking out of your mind.
And now we try to kill when it's zone 1. Only passive block 70, so we never take damage.
I'm like hoping that at some point this actually gets easier. That's what you're always hoping when you play a good run of Slay the Spire, right? Like at some point the run stabilizes and you can outdo most enemies. And maybe like Act 4 is a little bit tough, but
I guess I can also
this run is just
rebound and Sunder now and then double Sunder next turn again.
This run is just crazy, man. Turn your brain off? No, not necessarily. I like a challenge. But not that like everything just makes you squeeze your taint a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Motto. Well, Whiffle's Eye is doing something.
Consume.
Okay,
Take the consume. Click on it. Why are you questioning it? Thank you.
Because that is extremely welcome. That significantly increases our
Could have gotten a new double energy. It's crazy that they were both upgraded.
Everything still kind of sucks, but now we are not as dependent on the bias core search, and we do have 2 holograms. The hallway fight could be risky from 26.
This run is special because xecnar's
of course I don't want to use it, yeah. But question marks right now. If we run into more ahead, I don't even want to take it.
I think the question marks are just way better.
The hallway fight is another question card fight, and we can even set up Immortal properly like before like whatever crap is coming here.
I think you're like almost guaranteed to get a combat in one of the question marks because of the combat chance.
Transient,
but
we have buffer for this. Where is buffer?
I disagree.
2 turns from now.
I disagree.
If we play the FTL, but yeah, Echo Form 0 cost is very good. Fusion 0 cost, we don't want to really rebound anything here, because I need to reach the buffer like soon. In fact, because I have double buffer, I'm allowed to just use bias cock immediately.
True.
Is that even good? There's a 1822. Your bias cock is not even better than dual cast, yeah? So we just dual cast and then rebound. You can rebound the dual cast and you cast the plasma, but then you never reach this buffer in 2 turns. Then you can get rid.
Hi Frost. I see I am a little late to the party but glad I still made it. How are you today? Much love big man Frost, big Frost from me Frost P bigot.
Been watching your Slay Spire on the YouTube for the last 5 years and I now just discovered UL YouTube algorithm. Damn!
Which means you play 4 different cards.
Run 2 with the Watcher was even more insane. Maybe that one we'll have to watch next. An actual good to watch Watcher run.
5 cards.
Sad to read.
And one of them needs to be FTL.
I'm taking notes. Maybe that's the one that I'll try to play alongside him.
We cannot echo form the buffer.
I'll get the seed from him and I'll play it myself and then we'll watch it afterwards and see how he did better. See how much better he is than me.
Bias cock, dual cast. It was bias cock, dual cast set up the better turn here, yeah? And we do that, like, is it actually full up this turn? Actually, I cannot even do that, yeah, 4 energy. Never mind. It's just no bias cock, then we dual cast and probably I don't want to rebound the dual cast. So we dual cast and then rebound.
I'm gonna get his seed.
Echo is in play. Okay, this hand.
Shut up, chat.
In fact, with this hand, I don't even need to play the FTL to draw anymore. You can Immortal this turn.
Thank God that xecnar will have every relic of
yeah, otherwise you can play the charge battery for
7 I know. Dumbass men, am I right, chat?
Draw core search and play core search. Yeah, next turn fight is over. Yeah,
dumbass men.
Okay, so we do enter, not quite yet, there's a question mark here. But we do not lose any HP in this fight, which is like very good.
That's crazy that he is not taking any HP.
Because in a different world, we could actually just died here. And we lose 0. So now we get double the gold, maybe a good card. And then something can happen.
Good up, Cobalt. Good to see you.
There's no setup, no
good to see
no algorithm or something. So we just end turn 3 times, use all buffers, and Immortal stays on 9.
Sorry, I have to show you this. I have to show you this. I just got a message. I just got a notification. I just got a notification from Safeway. I need to screenshot it and then edit the screenshot. Safeway is a grocery store. Have you seen these big savings? Hint. Cheese. Cheese.
Maximum gold, that's good.
Cobalt, thank you for gifting a sub, man.
I think we can always buy the uncommon relic, right? No matter what it is in X4 shop. The aggregate. Oh yeah, I mean, don't mind when do, right? With the Immortal. I mean, aggregate minus is not always.
Cheese is mad expensive. Is cheese prices up right now? I have not been paying attention to my cheese prices.
Like for me, you can make an
Are cheese prices going up?
Over the loop, even because now with the Consume Plus, we probably just want to be fast, yeah? In bottle as well. It's just both with the ink bottle and with the consume you don't need
yeah,
as
it's
much
not great.
output, and you also have a freaking skim.
What the hell is that emo?
Lose HP,
what the hell is that?
Aggregate is already doing something.
Safeway must have watched your D&D solo episode.
We scrape first, yeah? We play scrape first. Because if I play scrape first, I will ink bottle into Thunder, right? I think.
In Denmark, yes.
Otherwise, if I play something first...
Oh, also, I don't think chat's ever figured this out, but I'm pretty sure that if I think it might be VIPs or subscribers. I don't remember which one it is. But if you post an image link in chat, I think the on-screen chat shows the image. I'm pretty sure. And that's really dangerous to tell you.
And
I might have to turn that setting off.
7. And 7 is enough to play other cards.
But my on-screen chat is cool.
Yes, it does work. Very nice. Yeah, it does work. You can even kill this time if you want to. But there's no lethal on this guarantee after, so you just kill the exploder.
You were talking about how you would kill yourself if you took cheese out of your diet? Yeah, that's why they sent me that.
And
thanks,
thanks
Apple, for listening to me. Always appreciate that. Oh, never mind. Didn't work. It was a beta feature, so if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Eat shit.
Don't mind drawing plasma next turn. And again, this fight is double to go. Don't think we can ever really get Relic threshold though, but any go with the magic card because it's still good, yeah? And maybe it opens like the difference between being able to remove in deck 4 and not. And being able to remove is pretty nice for this deck, I would say.
Strawberry. How is that an allowed emote on Twitch?
I'm
gonna say it. Like I thought I was getting banned.
Really.
I saw that in chat and I thought I was getting banned.
Yeah, it's cheating.
How is that an allowed thing?
Even deeper. This fight is already over. Yeah? This fight absolutely we never take damage from this position, which is great. I like it when I don't take damage.
You should see shit that gets posted in TFT streams, man. Oh god. I was watching Emily stream yesterday, but full screened on my TV downstairs.
There's nothing here that messes with. We have perfect relic setup and 51 HP into starting a boss gauntlet. Which is promising because with the consume plus now our chance in the boss
gauntlet. Do you sub to those channels just for the emotes? Hey, we gotta be emote salesmen, alright? It's a way to get money.
But we also have a lot of gold.
Sorry, I haven't been paying attention to this fight. Because in my head, I think the fight's like solved, and he's just min-maxing it a little too hard. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the really good stuff.
In fact, there's a very funny way to play this fight if you really want to. Is that you consume enough that one loop is rocking 19, and then you can actually play your something. You can play your type. Yeah, that's probably not happening. To be fair, it doesn't take that long.
Found the clip I was talking about earlier. Link.
Not bad. We are topping. Are you a top or are you a bottom? Okay, don't answer that.
What the hell?
Twice is already 11, yeah.
What the hell, man? He's watching too much of my content.
There's nothing else to do
I'm gonna say it. I think xecnar is a fucking fan. I think he's a damn fan.
I can play this. Lose one buffer is fine. Hollow Thunder can work this turn, so let's just do that. And then we wait until... So we set this to 7, yeah? So then we wait for one turn of the... doubling the zap or something. I do want to play double consume one more time, no? Like, we just relax here, like, take our time.
Chat, what's your favorite bean? Is an edamame considered a bean?
Where's that? If I don't play the commander, then we just play 2 defense instead. Then next turn I draw
yeah,
to
it's a
here
soybean. All right, it's edamame for me.
And then turn afterwards I draw to zap, which you can double with zap, and then it ends the fight. So it's perfect, yeah? Let's do this.
Is an edamame angle for me then?
Do nothing this turn, next turn double zap. And we have 1-9 here.
Benjamized. Thank you for the 14 months.
19 go, okay, that's a high roll.
Is it ever a blizzard angle here?
We actually have damage problem against the heart, no? Which is quite sad. And this thing is here, but it's also not very good.
The thing is we don't have a way to upgrade
it. Only one echo form.
Like maybe you can upgrade it in Act 4.
It's also not green. Like upgrading this in Act 4 over there, it seems like complete nonsense.
Dude, I'm saying the things that he's about to say. I'm thinking faster than him. This is why I'm better and smarter.
Yeah, probably not. Right?
I've been asking my chat if they're tops or bottoms for years.
What about the go for the eyes? It's only first cycle against the
Maybe
heart.
the 14 months, dude.
I mean, have hologram, but I would prefer to not hologram on that. Oh yeah, now I would like the bow lightning, yeah. Right now, I would really very much like the bow lightning to come back if.
Wait, I have a lot of bottoms in my chat. Wait, what the hell? Is that why you guys like me? Because you think that I'm a bottom too?
Okay, there are 3 big threats at the moment. Of course, you can always randomly die in the boss scout later, so, but let's not think about that yet. Number 1 is that you want to spear and shield fight, you don't draw your scaling block and you die instantly. That's pretty bad. Right, number 2.
We don't think we know. Excuse me. I was just talking about how I threw August into a dresser.
But you lose a bit too much HP. And then you want to hard fight and die easily first cycle. That's pretty bad. And the third case, which is maybe the most likely one, yeah, of all of them. Because we do have potions to prevent the other 2 cases from happening a little bit. But the third case, the most likely, is that we go into the hard fight, we survive 1 cycle, and we play our scaling. Yeah?
The women have spoken. Women that have not had sex with me.
The fight goes to 5 cycles. The heart is not dead, and we die because we don't have lightning damage. Like focus and whatever only converts into block. We don't have damage, and there is.
You expect them to?
I mean, I did pick about rush minus for that purpose, but
no.
Now that we have a consume, this damage also goes down a little bit.
You don't value the women you haven't fucked? No, I'm just like, they wouldn't know if I'm a top or a bottom.
And the double thunder is not going to be enough. We actually need lightning orbs. The blizzard, however, is not exactly solving any.
And also, you don't know Aubrey and Anea, okay?
Like,
so to answer the question of
the fight, the blizzard probably deals like.
Did I expect them
50,
to?
60 or something.
They're self-described hosts. That's their own verbiage.
Simply it's not good enough because it takes.
And they have used apps to hook up multiple times. And when describing, they've used apps to hook up multiple times. They've posted on apps looking for, and I quote, somebody to double dominate them. And they said, yeah, we got to meet up with them first to see if we think that they're cool and want to have sex with them. And I was like, well, have you ever said no to somebody? Like, have you ever met up with somebody and then turned them down? And they're like, no, we're hoes.
No, stack script and stack with a snake oil also is a little bit of a combo at least. Yeah, probably not. I think we're actually hoping that either, first of all, we set up very fast in the hard fight and then can play.
Anyways. And yet they determined that you're a bottom.
All the Act 4 shop
they said that we think you are and assumed you are.
What we want to do. Like none of these. So I skip. Have to recall.
Anyways, let's see if xecnar remembers to recall. Crazy. xecnar, remember to recall, everybody.
Can also die in this fight because you still 3 in this Neko. Where's my echo form? Not in a very pleasant place, and it's also chilling in the consumer at the very end. So
the aggregate pickup's pretty huge.
And the aggregate also missing the scheme is also exactly bottom deck. The script is also freaking here, they cannot even advance the turns. But that's pretty bad. In case they're wondering, yeah, I think that's pretty bad.
Is this ever a Snecko oil angle?
Rebound every gate, not really, right? Like, we don't have energy, the way to use energy here. And I need to draw into these cards.
Getting off fusion early though is pretty good.
The line probably just starts with every gate and we see... Probably I would like to play FTL immediately. After the every gate, because we have enough energy to play, yeah? And then we can play the loop this turn. Oh yeah, another thing is that BIOS is drawn before both... the BIOS card is drawn before both the core search, by the way. So like, despite all of this, like, we bottom deck all the important cards, yeah?
Yeah, but you're xecnar, the second best Slay the Spire player of all time.
After this and not before.
So you have to be able to complete this.
Look at it draw, the worse it gets, you know. Anyway, in case you're wondering, that's pretty bad.
17. WTF.
Paul, thank you for the 17 months. What do you mean, what the fuck? You did it. You're the one that...
I think we just start the turn every gate and see.
You're the one that...
Okay,
you're the one that signed up for it.
No, yeah, sure. FTL. I don't think I want to rebound anything. Next time we draw 7 until here. And we have a lot of energies. You can play some like charge battery, defend, cold snap. And then this turn we have some buffer.
I DK how long 41 months is, but here we are.
3.5 years.
7 here. You can
Chessbeard.
accelerate a little bit by playing script.
Even 42.
1, 2, 3, 4,
it was
5,
actually
6,
42
7,
months. Isn't that crazy?
Consume. If you immortal by this point, which maybe you do, or you play Quadra, you can play consume echo form this turn and tell your fight is like maybe not even so bad. Yeah, it's not even that bad here, to be honest. Unless the Snecko rolls are extremely expensive cards. I don't think this is even that bad. Yet. It could be bad soon, no? But like, for now it's not that bad.
I think 41 months is around 41 months.
And no rebound.
Can somebody do the math on that? Somebody fact check that? What if it's ever rebounding that?
This turn,
you only need 2.
Like, not exactly this turn, but you know, almost props. And we full blow, and we have like, a lot of energy. And then we can loop plasma, and the next turn we have buffer, so we only need to deal with this 30 one time. And next turn we buffer, protect 1 hit, and then we have energy to play consume. But how bad is it really?
Thinking 18 steps ahead.
Yeah, how bad is this exactly?
Did somebody say Lunky? We're gonna play Lunky later today. Later. Not now. Get a hold of yourself, chat. It's not Lunky time.
Cold Snap first, and then play the Zap. I do want to play both off so that I can freaking loop plasma next turn with this lightning, garbage lightning. Yeah? Although I guess it doesn't matter too much because maybe I just don't play with it next turn sometime so I can consume away the lightning off.
Lunky?
That's not even so bad.
We're playing Lunky. We are gonna play Lunky later.
Cold Snap first and then Zap. Yeah?
That is gonna happen. It's just. He said it's Lunky time. No, I did not. Yeah, I said it's gonna be Lunky time eventually, just not now. But Chad responding to Lunky like dogs react to when you say you want to go on a walk.
And yeah, next turn we have like consume echo form in play. So like, how bad is it exactly? In fact, I can even get my Vice Call in play now. Or I can dream. I mean, not exactly dreaming because we do get to play consume, so it's not bad immediately. But
we're going on a walk.
Echo. Add giant 72-inch dildo to cart. Complete purchase. Confirm.
Lunky, right?
11 focus or whatever immediately. So that buys us a million turns and we can slowly kill this with Thunder or Barrage. Which honestly sounds like pretty nice to me, to be honest. There's no need to play the cool-headed either, yeah, because next time we start with consume anyways and the AWP is just going away. I guess no, we can start with dual cast. You can start with dual cast and then consume. And then this force of actually blocks, so the next turn I'm being hit for 36. Yeah, being hit for freaking 36 and passive block here is only 10, you know. Okay, maybe I should play the cool-headed, yeah. Is there any hologram in here to save my buffer? Yes, hollow charge battery is working.
What have you hollowed auto shields? I'm so smart.
Wait, why did it ask if I'm sure I want to order it again?
It's fine to shuffle our consume.
Walk in the park? Science with the ducks?
Actually, you can scrape this turn.
26 subs and I'll add the Sliance emote.
Certainly, this is sometimes miss a consume. You miss 2 force orbs, so this is probably just stupid. I cannot hollow charge battery because it costs too much energy. So we lose both buff for this turn. Huh? Oh, I don't even get dual cast next turn if I play the second core search.
Dude, I'm getting a caffeine high off of just half of a can of Dr. Pepper. 2 weeks sober of caffeine. I'm going fucking crazy mode! I can't be stopped!
Yeah? I just don't get to double the bias score immediately, but maybe single bias score is good enough after Echo Form is in play. I just do not want to take like this, whatever crap is coming next turn to my face at 36 here.
What flavor Sody Pop? Just a DP0.
So we just float 5 energy probably. That's probably true. I want to do a cast for next turn, I think. Okay. Yeah, 0 cost dual cast. Echo Form is also 0. We shuffle everything here, but that's fine. You can kill your plasma right now because looping frost is not even such a bad idea anymore. Yeah? So you can start the turn with even cold snap first and then dual cast. You get maximum energy and then scheme will also draw.
No CZ. I'm a DP fan, man.
Yeah, that's
I love a DP0.
Snap, so you cannot really save it, but it's fine. Now Echo Form and then you can consume. Bias score of course is drawn before the core search, so you can get your 4 focus immediately here, or you can keep waiting.
What is he gonna do? Is he gonna get his focus
just cut in now. I can keep waiting. Because for now, with the loop, it's not even so difficult to block these, and then you draw.
I think you just take it here.
With 21, yeah, unfortunately, Immortal will.
What's 9 plus 10?
Before that, so we cannot just wait to do the double thing this turn. So it takes quite a while until you get this focus, and you wait. And we still have to consume the skill further. So I should just get this front node focused now. Yeah, I should just get this front node focused now.
19, grow up.
Okay, so now we can.
Alright, tomahawk, ribeye, baby. No, I didn't drop it in dirt. Grow up. Smoke it at 225 until it hits 120 internal. Take it off, let it rest for a sec. Then we're going to go ahead and sear it on a hot bed of charcoal. No, it's not burnt. Black rub. Remember from the beginning, grow up. Alright, cut a little bit away from the bone so you don't cut it in the bone. You can chew in the bone later. Cut off the ribeye cap, cut off the bottom fat. Here's the eye of the ribeye. Alright, tomahawk, ribeye, baby. No, I didn't drop it in dirt. Grow up. Smoke it at 225 until it hits.
Grow up.
And we should be fine from here because, you know, actually bosses are not that fast. Eh? Like even with the draw, this bad, like we took how much damage in this fight? 11.
Grow up.
That's why I'm saying it's like I'm not.
Also, chat.
Like 3. And also,
I just got a message. xecnar would like to collab.
Also, why I hold on to
next
this
week.
Potion with my
We're gonna collab next week.
Even when I go to like freaking 5 HP,
I think
Act 4,
smiley face.
relatively speaking, is way more difficult. You know, whatever the crap these guys are doing. This guy are just.
Who is gonna bottom?
Just sitting here and they're hitting us for like barely 30 damage, and we are fine with that. Experience shield, you full around, they hit you for 65 on turn 2. And put some burns in, and you get focused down. And your course.
Were you supposed to do a marathon stream this week? No, I was supposed to get an endoscopy this week.
Even harder to land
I did that yesterday.
Which is not exactly very pleasant.
I got hella fentanyl. It was sick.
And that's why we preserve resources, like to the maximum.
Answer the question.
Echo Form is
what?
Now...
Oh, who's gonna be the bottom?
Is he going to be your new AITTS?
Scrape now, just discard the dice and
Could have sworn you said you're gonna do a long ass stream this week. I said if we figure out what's wrong and it's fixable, then we're gonna do a long ass stream soon.
Not too bad.
And I still might do one. Or I'm still planning on doing a marathon soon. And no, I'm not streaming the game marathon. Grow up.
We cannot stay here forever. We can stay for a long time, but not forever. Yeah, before this thing is dead at least. But it is going to die like soon, I hope. Half HP. Now from this you can also see why I say that our damage output on the half fight is extremely suspicious at the moment. Because like, what turn is this? And we have dealt 140 damage to this guy. It is very, very, very suspicious.
I searched the web and I only found a 1 meter dildo, which is close to half of the 6 feet. Yeah, was it the Moby Huge?
Team now they can barrage next turn. Now I'm wondering whether the upgrade should be on the heavy gate, because it looks like heavy gate minus is doing just fine, no? And I do see that.
Why do you know this? You know.
Damage in the hard fight.
Frost is 1 meter tall.
We'll see. Don't need to play the consume. Just once.
I think I would have played the consume there.
Making
a mistake.
Kill this kind of. Yeah, and now the fight is actually over because this guy can never deal damage to me anymore.
I'm gonna dismiss the ads. I'm gonna snooze the ad for 5 minutes. We got ads in 5 minutes.
And even when it builds up plated, we can just strip all of them together with one barrage. You know? Like next turn we just play barrage and it's stripped. Can play this for fun.
And then we'll run the ads at the end of this fight before the next one.
You need to be slightly careful when deploying lightning like this though, because it could kill this way.
What decks make you want to kill Deca first? Decks that don't draw very well.
For both fights.
This deck draws pretty efficiently, especially with the Frozen Eye and the Snecko and all that. Yeah, if you don't do well with draw, focus on bursting down Deca. If you don't do well with scaling, focus on bursting down Donu. If you don't do well with both of them, good luck. What's up, Beijing?
We go
Atriarch Watcher. Found the Atriarch Viewer.
Invincible? Yeah, if you ignore everything else that has happened in this run, yes, it's invincible. And we kill next turn. No big attack in here, so it's not so easy. We can double zap, I guess. Which means I should do, let's say I do double cold snap and loop this, yeah? So we have like 39, then play one more card. I double cold snap into a defense or a rebound or something. Then we deal, yeah, let's just say double cold snap minus into a rebound, yeah? So we deal 24.
He sets up so much, and I just don't have the fucking patience for
24, 26 is...
but I should if I want to be better at the
50.
game. Fuck.
So 31 HP, minus
Fuck.
31 is a 27, 27 with 3... So the first zap doesn't kill the second zap will, so we have 1-9. Perfect. Yeah, like this. Oh wait, it's loop, it's loop. It's fine, we don't need to play any damage either. You can just play anything, like even double consume and then just enter and it dies. Okay, 1-9, perfect. And we heal, yeah. I mean, okay. Don't know whether it's better.
Before we get into this fight, I'm gonna play a 3-minute ad break. All right, they're back. Let's start the fight.
If we draw causes bias on turn 1 like we do like this, then it's probably better.
So technically, they could be
Lambos. That's true or not, because Awakened one, but they don't want to be no damage to us like this.
We love success. Yeah, my parents have never had a job that is paid like over. I think my dad had a job once that paid slightly over 200 grand a year, but they've never had like a crazy high-paying job. Just like decent, high-paying middle-class jobs.
Interesting. Yeah, with high technology, we couldn't even have
200k is middle class? Yes.
Okay, start with every gate and just
that is what middle class is supposed to be, chat.
Just go in.
Middle class is supposed to be...
And of course we don't work in this fight.
6-figure incomes. That's what middle class is supposed to be.
Don't need to rebound.
It's just that the middle class doesn't exist anymore. 200k is like the upper limit of middle class? Yes.
This turn.
Yeah. So maybe they were considered rich for a very short period of time because they may.
We have to take damage this turn.
My dad had his 200K job.
Not even true.
When I was like 18.
Although every
fucking hated that job. He was miserable.
4, so we get +1
he
is
was
only
not
4
happy.
energy, which means it cannot do consume to frost. Oh, that's a bit
200K
rude.
used to be the upper limit of the middle class. Yeah, it also depends on where you live. It depends on what country you're in. There's like 1,000 different things. But yes.
Blocks though, hollow every gate. And they don't actually need to block the clock this turn. There's nothing else to pull, right? Is that hollow auto shield doesn't work. Well, +3 blocks, +3 blocks.
I thought I had a good paying job. You probably do. You don't need to compare yourself to others. Your job is great. You're doing good.
Actually, you can draw into the defense here. Oh, easy. Okay, now we stop taking
I think
damage,
Frost called me
probably.
broke. I'm gonna Google this. What is the range
You can
for
always play
middle
Echo Form.
class income?
If
Anything
Echo Form
between
costs 3
63K
though,
and 191.
then the
Ha!
Cold Snap is not in play.
That was the AI Google autocomplete.
We don't need to play Echo Form either.
I looked
so
for
I
2
can simply
seconds.
just play the buffer this turn, for example. And then Echo Form next turn, and we just Echo Form Frost. But I want to skip.
I want to watch this fight. Lock in.
It's fine, right? But it would not take like a billion damage this turn. It could, by the way.
Is that per person or per household? Household.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it does take damage, but it is still fine.
Frost grokked it. He's my best friend. He's definitely a double dual cast angle, right?
I guess you can do... Wait, what?
Is game
PC?
Did his game crash? Is he cheating?
Okay, my... Okay.
He just installed scripts? If he wins now, it's
Yeah, PC
obviously
freaking
cheating?
Froze for a second, again. But is stream normal? Okay, stream looks fine.
Where does that put you, Mr. Frost? I'm middle class.
What do we do here? Is it defend,
I'm middle class.
fusion dual cast or what? Sure. I haven't even encountered this, probably takes damage, but you know, it's fine. Oh, it actually doesn't need full blocks. And this blocks the next vulnerable, yeah?
He's installing the
You need to
NSFW
fill
mod.
the slots with Frost and then we're
I'm looking.
invincible, but for now we can still take damage. Okay, that is very good at not taking damage. Okay, now we are fine. This game, no, it's not the game. It's actually my entire PC froze for a second. It's not just the game, which is why it was so spooky. Not playing loop yet, but we are also not vulnerable, so there's no threat. I mean, I deal some damage, I guess.
Monster train, dude. How about you monster train these nuts in your mouth?
I will loop for fun.
It's gonna be an E angle soon.
Okay, so 1-9 is very important, yeah?
Is it really not gonna be an E
no,
angle because
yeah,
you're going for the
just
1-9?
normal, like, I think it's the same when you watch some YouTube or whatever and your PC freezes, you know, you still hear the sound, no? I think it just separates. It's like
Middle class streamer harassing
the
the lowly
sound driver
YouTube
and the
chatter.
graphic drivers. They work separately. So everything.
Do you think it was better to echo form the buffer? No, because this fight you can go E, where if you don't play any cards, the time meter can't scale anymore. And so you can literally just press end turn over and over and over again. Like right now, xecnar with the current set could easily just end turn over and over and over again. Never play another card. And never take damage. But then they won't get... He wants to set it up so he has the 1 here, so he gets the inserter value, and like 9 here, so that he gets ink bottle value. So it's going to be interesting to see him set both of those up, while also just pressing E.
Probably should actually go around instead. I probably should just go around instead because this is not so foolproof here to control with Moto 9. But like rotating this closer to the front gives me like a lot more control how I deal damage.
Interesting. So rotating orbs closer to the front so that if he wants to get rid
damage
of the lightning orbs to stop dealing damage so that he can stall out to a correct turn. I'm learning. I'm locking in.
I don't want to loop lightning. Probably just pop the clock here. When it gets closer to death, I guess we
Can you go E in the Welkbird fight too? Yeah.
Maybe play another 12 card to be honest. If we play another 12 will so like perfectly ends our turn with the final card, you know?
I don't understand how people have patience for it. I'll do it with things that I think really matter.
Both of them.
Like Incense Burner. But yeah, with like Ink Bottle and Inserter, I feel like...
1, 2, 3, 7,
especially
36.
the Inserter. I don't think the Inserter matters nearly as much. But it does matter more with the Consume.
Per turn. That's maybe too much to be honest.
Ink Bottle, like, I'll try to get it like closer to the top.
Let's just not.
But forcing it seems hard.
Honestly, we probably should just press E until, you know, two cards with this. It should be fine. 32 is exactly better because
it also depends if this run is strong enough to ignore it. That's also major, yeah.
And I cannot do it with hologram.
Exactly. Is the run just doing well enough that you have the luxury of ignoring it?
Unless it lines up currently, so we can calculate. So this is 32 per turn, yeah? So it's like in 4 turns it dies. Immortal, not Immortal, the Inserter on 1, he goes to 63. Oh, okay, so if he doesn't debuff us, then we have it already. If he debuffs, then we need to deal a little bit extra damage.
Yeah, I think you just gotta wait for like a sun there and just go crazy.
Gain shield and then vulnerable and such.
This is the second boss demobs. You can always tell by the floor number.
Okay, it doesn't do it, so we have perfect 1-9. Yeah? Just play double strike, double defense, whatever here. Next turn it dies. Okay, all good.
Sets it up perfectly.
And Act 4...
What a fucker.
At the moment, we can very easily die here.
What a little dickhead.
Simply because our deck doesn't deal damage fast enough, yeah? If I had the bow lightning, I would feel like honestly pretty safe. After winning a spear and shield fight with a lot of HP that is, but of course I can also just get destroyed in spear and shield.
Show off your tattoos, they're looking extra fine today. You just want me to fucking flex for the camera.
Which
I'll do!
Which unfortunately is mostly just I guess you can echo form the loop and then rotate lightning in front, and when the fight goes
anyways, guys, yeah, no, Xecnar's like playing really hard here.
Forgo the loop frost to block bit of death and whatever, yeah?
Yeah, probably gonna upgrade the loop here.
That can be converted into, let's say we go to what, like 4 focus on the Vice Cock, and then we play the Consume like 2 or 3 times.
Dude, yesterday all I had was an entire pot of mac and cheese, Kraft macaroni,
10 focus, and the lightning is 13.
Ice cream.
So when we put
and a pint of ice cream. That was my entire diet yesterday. You had pot?
Yeah, no.
You guys don't have a problem with me literally having fentanyl yesterday. You guys cheer if I say I had fentanyl. I had 75 micrograms of fentanyl yesterday. And you're fine with that? But you're not okay with me having a little bit of weed?
I mean, a little bit is significantly worse. But at the same time, this upgrade doesn't even always do anything because hologram exhaust and then the card draw in the deck is not too abundant either.
Wahoo fentanyl.
Big Juicy Pikachu, thank you for the 11 months!
Probably quite strong. That's why we played the Consume twice.
I thought that was a joke. No, I literally had a procedure done yesterday. I got fentanyl for the procedure.
How is it? 5th cycle, right? So
I did legitimately have fentanyl yesterday. And it was awesome. Drugs are sick, man. Just getting it, they're extremely addictive. They weren't addictive. I said it. If fentanyl had no addictive properties and no side effects,
of having Fent SMH.
I'd be first in line. That shit's awesome. But they're disgusting and they kill people and they're terrible, but they're great for medical settings.
So let's say you have 14 turns. 14 turns with Inserter being set up properly.
But dude, if we could do, if the person that introduces Heroin with no side effects
and
is going to
consume,
be...
twice.
So they're going to be richer than Elon Musk.
On average of the fight, you probably have maybe 7 slots or something for the barrage.
Oh yeah, no, it's hilarious that Kirk has released a fentanyl video the day that I was getting
14 per play, and it will be double, so 28 per next cycle. That sounds like it's just weaker than the loop, to be honest. Even without the loop being eco form is like just comparable, and if the loop is eco form, the loop is way stronger.
I just simply ignore the side effects.
Also, what if the speed and shield drops the boot? Okay, I hope that they drop something.
First time I was put under for procedures, the first time I felt rested since like 2009.
What if they drop the boot?
Dude, it was like the greatest sleep I had yesterday. Yeah. Defend plus propofol for like 15 minutes.
Sure. I'll the loop, yeah.
Oh, I was in heaven when I woke up. I dreamt about August. I literally told her. I came home and I was like, dude, you were in my fent dream.
Not that big, but one focus is one focus.
What do you mean this is not that big? Wait, you're telling me that a data disk? You're telling me that a data disk and a seek is nothing?
Is not actually doing.
You're gonna seriously sit here and gaslight us into believing that a medical kit when you have ink bottle is nothing?
The fact that we can buy like basically any relic here and this is what we get. Only
she was in your fantasy. Ha! That's a good one. That was a good one.
And there's nothing here to really improve the damage output either. So that is scary. The make it overall is positive compared to the remove though, and the hard fight will actually go very long. Yeah? Or very short. Hopefully it goes long. But the hard fight will have to go like multiple deck cycles here, so the make it should be better than remove.
He has like a billion focus though. Yeah, but against the guy that removes your focus.
Wait, never mind. 3 go short, never mind. Well, no bad kit then, this is better.
Card remove is definitely the play though, right?
Yeah, I thought that we could afford this, but yeah, it's 3 go though.
Card remove is definitely the play, right?
There's nothing else to do, no? Like, none of these actually improve the situation, it's just a remove and maybe it can actually get some damage. Strike is still hot garbage, even though you say that we are short on damage. Is that true? Maybe it's not true. Because once you get to loop frost, like every single strike actually matters. Eh? So you can play strike 6 damage, and you play defend and block 0.
So it's funny to see Zek do occasional misplays. Is it funny when I do misplays?
Is just that, of course,
Chad, is it funny when I do misplays? Yes or no?
HP. In the speed and shield fight, we do have pantograph, so we can lose 22 HP and it's still full. In the hard fight, the value of defense is that maybe you can protect me from that.
They're not occasional. But you have to pay if you want to be mean to me, okay? You need to pay me. You need to pay me. Depends. Is your shirt on?
Yeah, they remove defense, no? Yeah, remove defense, no? Like meteor wouldn't be here. Oh no, what happened next one? We know that we probably would just die, yeah? With what ended up happening in that one. Now, the second meteor could have been picked though. Yeah, the second meteor could actually have been picked. It was over bias call.
Middle class, but still wants more money.
Until like here, it's very
bullying fee paid.
Thanks, Blur. What is that meme of the rich guy with like a stack of cookies, and the immigrant with 1 cookie, and the worker, and he goes, "That guy just stole your cookie." That's what you're doing right now.
Don't see why I would buy go for the ice. Don't see why I would exchange potion. Don't see why I buy like, anything else here.
Could have bought the turbo. Just saying, could have bought the turbo.
Can die here. Hopefully not. Echo Form is next turn, which could already be too late. Now we can get Echo Form in hand right now with the Snake Oil.
But Frosty has a double energy? No, he literally doesn't.
Otherwise,
he removed the double energy.
Next turn is not very pretty.
Idiot.
Like 65 damage. In order to get Echo Form in my hand right now, I need to play 1 more card though. So if Snake Oil rolls Echo Form 3 cost, we still cannot play it.
Here is some money so I can bully you. Sliance, Frost, your flexing arms are looking amazing.
Not even being playable.
You just want me to flex again, huh? Don't you?
I Snake Oil and can play Echo Form, my turn next turn is looking like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5.
He's got like no block. Is it going to be a Snack Oil next turn, Angle?
We are to have one Frost Orb, but only one Frost Orb. Turn 3 I never take damage because I have the buffer though. But this turn can be really bad. And there's nothing I can do about it. But otherwise it's even worse because next turn my hand is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, and what the hell do I do? Cannot do anything. So if the Echo Form rolls 3, well...
Considering playing the Snecko potion this turn,
if the Echo Form rolls 3. Yeah, maybe there's something with the Thunder, or we can just do it with the Blast
you consider it this turn versus next? I just play the charge battery.
We can play the Echo
I guess you want to play Core Surge though
and
for
some
the
other cards, but these are also good cards. This
biased
is very good
poggers.
to play. This is very good to play. This is very good to play. But regardless, go Snap here and then Snecko Oil and then see.
Really, you're Snecko Oiling? That's crazy.
All cards, yeah.
That's crazy to Snecko Oil here.
Okay, it costs 2. So we can play the Echo Form list, but there's no... Unfortunately, it did not roll any of these cheap enough.
Taco Waka?
No, you've been too much. I figured out how to sub with Twitch Prime.
Prejudge could have been a lot better. It could also be worse, but it could have been a lot better. Not well. Yeah, sometimes get destroyed next turn, and we cannot do anything about that.
Yeah, gotta remember you're only drawing 5 this turn. Does it ever double consume?
Double consume into Cool Head is a line. There's unfortunately no 0 cost in here to pull back except auto shields, and if you hollow auto shields and it doesn't even do anything, yeah.
Which enemy is the problem here? Both of them.
Exactly very good here.
Hope that helps.
1,000 hours? Yeah, that was like probably 1,000 hours ago. Also, it's not 1,500 mobile, it's like 150 at most. It's probably like 100. So I guess you also give me like an extra 1,000 hours on mobile for some reason, but yeah, it was not. Which is why, you know, telephone games
Spear steals focus? No, it's what the shield does.
It happens every single time. The numbers just get mixed up, like, and then suddenly something completely...
Cosmesius.
Hello, Mr. Prime, let's be great today.
This
Alright,
number
I'll do
doesn't
that.
matter too much, honestly.
Alright, heard.
Have in Inspire doesn't matter.
Chat, stop being good. It's time to be great today. Heard?
The misinformation, yeah, that just happens constantly. Also, by the way, we're getting that destroy this turn, so that's fun. There's no line here. So double consume,
Favor Saver!
And then cry.
Brand fucking new one, dude.
We block 23, so we face like 40 something damage, yeah?
My god.
Although if it costs 0, then it still blocks a decent amount. But it needs to draw exactly 0, otherwise it doesn't work on anything. Of course not. So block 23. This is not the focus pot. We will play the hard fight with low HP, where buffer can happen.
How's my throat today? Little sore.
Ow. That's expected.
Little sore today.
And that's also why we bought the
Hype train has begun.
You can see.
No time for greatness.
But without Echo Form on turn 1.
It's time.
In fact, on turn 2, you
I'm a train.
your Echo Form, you actually face a 65 damage, and then on turn 2, you're not even ready yet.
God damn, Buffer goes crazy.
Like,
I think you still double play Loop here, though. I think you Echo Form Loop and then play Buffer.
Like, oh no, this is still okay. Like, if we take another big hit, then we are definitely not okay, but this is still fine. We still have like 51 HP. And the focus pot intact for the heart. Well, yeah, this fight hopefully is over now.
Thought Monster Train wasn't until later.
Play the buffer.
Chat, we are on the second to last fight of the game.
Immortal now.
Look at the runtime.
We get exactly perfect shuffle, and then we can do the big scheme into some hollow turn instead of drawing the scheme right now, which doesn't do anything. Yeah, we are fully set up now. Hopefully.
Can you actually quit at the hard fight and just play Monster Train?
Draw 6.
Chat, we'll react to the rest of the run tomorrow.
I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
You can do
that was a Hawk Tua reference in case you didn't get that one.
Am I going to scheme again or not? If I scheme again, we run till here, and then maybe I put the Thunder on top, and we have like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 only. This one looks bad though. I'm still facing.
Second monitor this.
Yeah? So we have...
You want me to second monitor this on the stream, so you guys are just hearing it, and only I can see it.
Facing the 48 from this.
Hey, Anna.
This is 24.
My brother's wife's
76
name is
damage
Anna.
next turn. And this passive block is like a lot, but it's
But
not
with
quite
2
76.
ends. Wait, does that mean yours is
So
Anna?
maybe I should not go like crazy here and just do some random lines. Because if we just leave this quoted in here, then double quoted next turn is already kind of blocking enough, yeah? Yeah, how do I just deal damage? Like, what do I just deal damage? Like, deal 64, 76 right now.
Something like
Sunder
that?
Hollow,
Okay.
Rebound Sunder.
Heard.
And we just hit this guy. I think I like hitting this guy, you know? Like, what
I
do
think
you just deal
Obama's
damage?
wife's name is Michelle. I'm not brothers with Obama.
Battery,
I'm
and
just
play this and
loosely
play this, yeah.
related to him.
It does get 30 blocks, so the Sunder this is not super effective. Especially if it is super expensive like this. But if we
Sure
cannot
thing,
play it, then we
buddy.
cannot play it. They just play double coded instead then. We have one buffer stack, so we are fine here. It's blocking 56, and then we do this 64, 75 damage, and we are taking 1, and 1 is really bad because I lose buffer. But okay. With the dual cast being here, like, we are fine.
Loosely try doing Kegels.
It's full block, and also it protects, artifact protects from this.
You can't hide your secret lineage.
And now,
I literally have
done.
told you guys. I told you repeatedly.
We do like
I'm
this.
related to
Rebound zero,
Obama.
Sunder is also... Oh, Sunder is 3.
Wait, if
I
you're
thought
related to
Sunder- yeah,
Obama,
because I
then
did
what's
reroll
his
the Sunder.
last name?
I will beat
Ah,
you
still
up.
fine. I don't need to play by score. I don't actually need to play by score from here, so
I'll
let's just
beat
kill
you
this. Need to do in this order, otherwise Immortal screws me, yeah? Yeah, this is fine. Fight over. So now we just need to set up 1-9 again. And we have 51 HP into
Is
the
your name
hard fight,
Tristan
1 focus potion
Obama?
attack. That's acceptable. Not the best thing could have happened, but far from the worst. Which is all, yeah, that's also why you see I just buy the snake oil. Even though the situation in Act 3 was looking dire, the potion was not even meant to be used in Act 3. And it needs to be bought.
Okay, but he literally drowned you as a kid, and you said your
I tried
brother
to do
did that.
1-9 here.
You're getting lost in the
Not
sauce, man.
super easy to do, but I hope it's not too difficult.
Do we get a new membership? Flinny! Thank you for the brand new membership, fam. So nice of you, dude.
No more
YouTube's
cards
popping
left,
off a little
so
bit
this
today,
might
I'll say it.
cannot be played.
I'll say it.
But I also don't mind
YouTube's
that.
got teeth today. I don't know why teeth make that sound. I'm so sorry.
Oh well. Probably just nothing, right?
Don't worry, my teeth
We
also
don't need
make
to
that
think yet.
sound.
Like, this guy is not at the HP level where I need to think about my cast play. It will
Why
be
do you
soon.
love YouTube chat more than us? You guys really are a
Not
dog.
yet.
I pay any attention to a different chat.
So prepare
Why do
for
you
that
guys?
thing
Why
if
do
you
you
play
like it
Fusion.
more than us? I thought you loved us. You said you loved us.
And yeah, setting up for 2 cast skill. Sunder is drawn this turn, so it doesn't work.
I paid the streamer tax. How do I beat
Maybe it
Ascension
still
17
works
Ironclad?
in 2 turns from now.
Spam runs until you get Dead Branch. You're welcome.
Or we can just go around. Like maybe
Go watch my
around
runs
is
with
better
Sea Dog.
here.
Wait, no, that's.
Probably going
Wait,
around
who do
is
I
better.
play Ironclad with? Who's the person I played a lot of Ironclad with? I feel like I played with Squid, but with Rarin, a little Rarin. Yeah, go watch the Rarin content. Otzi Darby.
Next one is like 99 blocks, I can never kill, yeah? So I should not even try. We killed over 2 turns. Drawing both Sunder and Barrage here.
I love
again.
Otz. What a goat. Genuinely one of my
And
favorite
Zao.
people I met at TwitchCon. No, actually my favorite
Oh,
person.
that's getting a little bit weird. I guess Immortal is not that important, but Inserter must be on 1, yeah? Yeah, and Inserter actually must be on 1. If the Immortal is not on 9...
Rarin
sucks
did
a little
both.
bit, but it's
Rarin's
okay.
also hot.
But this must be
I
on
mean,
1.
a good person.
Nothing. Next turn against 30 shields, so it doesn't even do damage. Then afterwards, actually, sometimes it attacks me next turn. So we'll see. Okay, it does attack me, which is good, I think. Yeah, this is good because you can set up a lightning orb to kill next turn. So start the turn with, let's say, double aggregate. You go to 6, and we just play some.
And we're talking about gooning to me. Welcome to stream.
Yeah, this works. This works. I guess you can start the turn with double barrage instead, and just like guarantee it. Right? This is 30 damage. Yeah, it is 30 damage. We don't have the boot, yeah. So we go to 0, and we play another zap.
Hey man, I know how stomach pain is.
Yeah,
I hope you get it sorted out soon.
Yeah.
Me too.
Zap here.
Much love.
And now you can play your 2 cards immediately. Don't play this. Don't play that. So your 2 cards will be this, and you have on 9, guaranteed.
Thanks, fam.
Okay, over. Is there any single card that would say?
Can you say Worcestershire sauce?
Worcestershire sauce.
But the interesting thing is because the cards are not equal, Spire is interesting, no? But if there's a standout, if you ask me like what card is so incredibly stupid that it makes the game just kind of boring, I would say freaking Mental Fortress.
What are we sitting here for? End the turn.
That is just like way too stupid. No potion?
Oop!
Oh, capacitor, huh?
Yeah, I think it's capacitor over defragment for sure.
That is definitely better than defrag, and it actually accelerates our barrage damage, and it allows us to play zap. It also will amplify the chance of us dying in the first cycle, because again, 51 HP, no really any potion to guarantee that we never die. Setup frost is not super fast.
Is it ever compile plus? It's better with the fusion, but no, I don't think so. Because you're not always getting the fusion off. You want to, but it's not always applicable.
Yes, the risk in dying instantly in the first cycle of the hard fight is definitely present. However, I don't think that is what we care about at the moment, yeah. Because right now, even if the hard fight goes like 5 cycles or something, we might still actually just die. So we take this and then sometimes die here. It's working positive.
Yo, cheesy.
Get well, Frosty.
Thank you, fam. Wait, what currency is that?
Good. Cool-headed upgrade is good.
That was a cool symbol for your currency.
Zap dual cast is doesn't
Thank
do
you,
anything, but
Core.
yeah, there's nothing negative here. Yeah, we don't have Blessing the Forge or whatnot, so there's no reason not to pick this up. Thanks. I do not see an Echo from turn 1. I do, however, see a Core Search on turn 1 and then Buff on turn 2 if you want to do that. And then Echo Form is not too late either. The problem, of course, is that if the Core Search costs 3, I cannot play it, yeah? So if the Core Search costs 3 and we lose a 50-50, we die.
ILS? Okay, I'm gonna have to.
There is no
ILS currency.
There's nothing to block the beat of death here either, so
Israeli
if
shekel.
I can play multiple cards, I can consume first.
I
and
forgot
then
that they
buff
call them
afterwards.
shekels.
If we also draw the burn here.
Fucking shekels.
Well, guess I die then. If that happens.
Okay, lock in. What are we doing? Lock in. It's the fight of our lives.
You don't even care about the vulnerable, yeah? Because if you say that if you lose a 50-50, you're
Wait,
dead.
he can get off vulnerable or he can get off buffer next turn, but with no block. Wait.
Yeah, you can claim that if you lose a 50-50, you're always dead. So let's think about that first, because I would actually like to play the fusion if I can. Let's say we lose a 50-50 but can play the Core Search. Then the attack would be 2 times 15 into a 45, which in total is dealing. Also, both holograms being drawn turn 1, that is awful.
Wow, this is legendarily
bad.
bad.
What can you do? This order is bad. By the way, this order is actually very bad. Which is why I'm even talking about like, the case where if you lose a 50-50, do you just die or not?
Squeebling my Yorbnix to frostprime.
It is 250
Thank you, Flinny.
45, which is in total 85 damage. Ignoring bit of death. And now turn 2 is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 something here, and then turn 3 is like this. You can maybe play Aggregate, Echo Form, and 2 Force Orb, but that's when your turn stops.
What
so the maximum amount of block you can gain would be this turn you already take some bit of death, and you lose like 30 HP here. You go to 21, and this turn you can never block. Okay, I see. That actually says that if I lose a 50-50, I'm going to die, yeah? Even if I get to block the vulnerable. Because its Rorder is actually so terrible, there's nothing I can do about it.
Whitney,
wow,
thank you for the 2 months.
Great STS player.
And Echo Form is not early, and the Frost is also bottom deck. We bottom deck like basically every Frost orb. If that is the case, I should play Fusion. That's basically the
luck is correlated with skill. So the luckier I am, the more skillful I am. Heard.
What are you seeking for? A 3-cost Echo Form with a random 6-cost or what? Is that true? Is that true? Let's just sing a little bit again, yeah? Because I can play this FTL and get 1 card. And nothing is even freaking cheap either, so I cannot manipulate the Igbotto further. So everything is 1 or 3.
Yeah, now the question is do you want to play the Core Surge? I mean, like, it doesn't seem to matter all that much if you're just trying to buffer the big attack next turn.
So, let's just say auto shields, let's say strike, hologram, or some Core Surge or whatever. We go to Immortal on 2. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, and we draw +1. And on turn 3 we draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with maybe an Immortal to draw into this. Ooh, we can actually get 3 Frost Orbs.
That's if you don't get any garbage shuffled into it though.
3 Frost Orbs with 6 focus.
That's if you don't get the damn multi shuffled in.
It's actually 24 block, and 24 block we lose 30, 21. Oh, that actually is very close. Because sometimes you can even draw into this and then you would live. Okay, now that's a little bit annoying because there is actually something that might live if we block vulnerable here. Of course, you can always just win the 50-50 even if I don't play the fusion. Because I draw into Corsair right now. Sometimes I draw into Corsair, it costs 3, I cannot even play it. But let's say I draw into Corsair, can't play it, but we still win the 50-50, then the fight actually is going well. Because we never die first cycle, Echo Form is going to be played, we have like a lot of focus, and Loop is going to be played immediately. Which is great. So there's already a 50%, roughly a 50% chance that this fight goes well. Yeah? There's also almost another 50% chance that we just die instantly.
So the rule that we're taking away here, chat, write this one down.
Okay, we probably should not play the fusion.
Get lucky.
Every HP matters when you auto shields block and see what the cost costs. Hopefully it doesn't cost freaking 3. Ideally 0. 0 cost Corsair here still matters, yeah, because then I can advance Immortal by 1 more, which can make a difference. Like we start the turn with auto shields. Okay, 1 cost is average, but sure. Holograms are still good later, so we just play strike and pray. Yeah, just win the 50-50. How hard is it? Yeah, no, seriously, how hard is it? Don't draw burn, please. Okay, no burn, no burn. Ooh.
Damn! He was 1 off the burn, too! Which burn would proc the buffer here? Holy fuck!
Good thing we have frozen die, guys. Otherwise,
my fucking god! Yeah, and if he didn't have Frozen Eye, he would fucking play FTL here, draw into the burn, and die.
The fight is definitely not over.
Holy shit ass.
Well, this turn is very clear. Do not play buffer first, yeah? You want to play capacitor and you want to play consume.
Dude, they're literally the best streamer on the planet. Yo, thank you, titties.
Later, I don't think so, right? We just loop the loop and then maybe
one in the chat if you love titties.
Feel the slots and then we can loop some zap or something to deal damage for real. So I just play the capacitor now, yeah? Because otherwise maybe even
I'm in a genuinely good mood today.
Later, we have 3 energy per turn.
Thank you for all the streams and all the VODs. Don't get to join the stream enough, but I very much enjoyed the YouTube VODs. Also cheeky 100.
Let's get back to this hard fight. Thank you. Thank you. Is my thumb guy still fading? Yeah, he's almost gone.
Recycle pickers. I mean, you're long dead. We don't even need to talk about that. But you are even deader than before, yeah? I cannot get my cold snap here this turn, right?
Every time I come here, I get gifted. This is crazy.
So
we got two 100 gifted subs this week. I don't understand.
Right now, we gain
one of them confirmed American.
Frost Prime thinking about doing a backflip.
Yeah, this turn is
Yo,
just
little Zoom, what up, man?
form then. And we take still a lot of damage. But then hopefully we're okay.
Thanks for
it's
the
not that okay though, because you can see here we don't even get to play the loop next turn. And even after we play the loop is not on. Oh, no, there is a reason.
Confirmed English then?
We need to aggregate now.
Ew, guys get paid in
so that I can
fucking British pounds?
For the second cycle, otherwise I'm dead.
Yeah!
Otherwise I'm
Take them back!
As you can see right here, this turn is like 7, yeah? And I don't even draw to the loop. And then, what, even if we feel 4 slots here, each frost is only freaking 8, so it's like what, 32?
Yeah, sorry. No, I'll take them.
Maybe I even need to
take your
the loop minus to play it this turn, but I have no energy. So we can die this turn. It is very possible to die this turn.
Wait, how many pounds do you weigh? 158 currently. 158 after my entire box of Kraft macaroni and cheese last night.
This turn we know how to play. And right now I cannot do anything about it.
I'm pretty sure the British pound conversion is better than dollars. Oh yeah, actually true. Wait, big!
So yeah, aggregate, dual cast, echo form, cold snap. Probably has to be it, and we just take like a lot of bit of death.
Dual cast, echo form, cold snap. Wait, is he doing the energy thing again?
I take 4 more of death, and
I guess he can take aggregate,
yeah. Loop on frost, yeah. However, that means I have 4 less HP to survive.
Call it T-money again, we dare you.
What are you gonna do? Try to tax us on T? I'll just throw it into the damn ocean again.
In order to draw into the void here, but here is still like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then have 1 cut blind. And even if we can play all the frost in the next turn, which is already unlikely, we only have. Yeah, we don't have a lot of frost up, and then echo form this turn is going on nowhere, so maybe we can freaking scrape over.
Wait, Frost hates the British? Do our donations mean nothing to you, D?
If I don't lose the Frost here, this fight is just never, ever under control. So I need to aggregate echo form Dukas Cold Snap, yeah? Ow.
Yeah, he needs to dual cast here so that he can eventually loop that Frost Orb. Otherwise, he's literally saying that when he says never, ever, ever, he's saying that he's never, ever, ever going to be able to get that Frost Orb in front because of how low on orbs he's been. Yeah. This is actually a really good turn here because you can draw the Void at the end of your turn when you already have 0 energy. This is a really good one. 158 pounds. Yeah. I'm down 56. 157 is my. Okay. I did have a day of profuse diarrhea, and then I was 157 after that day. But I'm not counting that because that's not a healthy way to. That's not a healthy way to go about thinking of your weight. Okay, so I'm 158.
Might not want to do. Unless they tell me we need to double quit it anyway. Because if I double quit it, then we draw until here, and then my next turn actually I can see 2 cards instead of 1. Because the chance to be able to play skip this one is very unlikely, and even if I can, we also miss the loop, yeah? And the next turn, what energy is playing on? Like, look at this turn.
He double played consume.
You also know that this is drawn right now.
No, he single played consume. He single played consume, so he had 1 focus, I think. Hold on, let me see his focus right now. Yeah, so he had 1 focus and 8, and then he used a potion, and then 1 consume.
What's up, doggo? What's up, bro?
Yeah, double quit it. And we just draw +1 now. That means I do not get the exhaust core search, but that's fine. Yeah? Wait, skip actually.
Are you
0.
saying
that's
our
crazy.
quids aren't making you chuff?
Oh, if skip was 0, we played immediately then. Unless you tell me
Wait, I actually think that this was a mistake.
And
wait, how is this? Wait, I guess because he wants to get the loop next turn, but I think that you could have guaranteed the loop next turn anyways. But I guess you wanted to be able to shuffle the deck so that he could see his frozen eye angle.
Scheme, yeah. We draw the full 3. Oh, that means I don't have scrape next turn. Because scrape isn't out.
I don't know.
And if
I think you could have gotten off the core surge
scheme
this turn.
And the loop also cost 0 and can play it. If it's loop cost 1,
You could have gotten off one core surge this turn if you double played cold snap, core surge, then you cool headed at the last card.
Okay, yeah?
Same amount of frost orbs you end up with. The only thing you don't do is reshuffle the deck.
Yet, but I think we want to scheme, and I think maybe I just want to leave the script here like open. So scheme first, yeah. Scheme first, draw only 2 cards. Okay, 1 cost, so you can play it immediately. And it blocks for you extra next turn, you don't redraw it.
Wait, he's not double playing them.
And mid of that, you don't take damage.
I guess he thinks he needs it for next turn. That makes sense.
Like loop next turn?
That makes sense. He wants to be able to get it off this turn.
Even with this, you can still die, you know, this turn. So you 7 first, so we probably don't die. Yeah, we definitely do not die. Okay.
Double consume.
Here, yeah? Because we can deploy like 1 billion damage this turn. By 1 billion damage, I mean double zap. Yeah, we can deploy 1 billion damage. And we don't need to
shut up because xecnar's talking.
7 HP because the loop
you guys, I have to pee a little bit. You want me to just go pee while xecnar's here and I don't even have to pause?
How is it? Double zap to consume does not die, right? Lose only 6. But again, this is 33, 49. Wait,
I think of the 85 months.
49, I lose 6, I lose
that
43,
would be
go to 3
preferred.
HP. That's fine, that's fine. 3 HP, no problem.
Oh, sorry about that. No, that's not transformative. Yeah, but it's true React content. You're not a real React streamer unless you leave your chat on with babysitting material. BRB.
Okay, double check. Double zap, play the consume. That's 3 cards. So I lose 6, I go to 10, and this is blocking for 33. So I block 43 and I lose 4, which means I go to 3 HP. I can play the script and go to 1 HP. And script draw through this garbage, which I don't want to draw this next turn anyway. And then next turn I draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many cards do I play this turn? So 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. So I go to 7, which means next turn I can safely play, let's say, double charge battery and then don't proc immortal into the burn. Yeah? Or I can hologram. Hologram usually can pull a frost card, which you can play, and that is absolutely safe because passive block is already 55. Yeah, passive block is already 55 here. And it's only hitting me for 60. Oh no, double zap, consume square and go to 1, no? If not, then next turn, I guess next turn then we can double charge battery instead, staying at 3. And we can double charge battery and maybe even play attacks, whereas 51, this is getting 5 block per play. So after we play the double charge battery, you can still play Thunder and Barrage. Because I do see something about doubling charge battery next turn, no? Is that then you can line up like this combo, maybe. You cannot double bias cock ever because Immortal betrays you. Oh, unless you rebound a card. Yeah, actually you can rebound a card to double the bias cock later. Oh, okay. No script, yeah, no script.
Yeah, my feelings are hurt
yeah,
so much.
Dude,
he's on the same turn! Has he played a single fucking card?
Next turn 3 HP with double
We're gonna take a poop next time.
Hopefully you can play a more damage card, but even if you cannot, it's fine. What is important though is I can actually play rebound.
Dude, React content's so easy. We're almost 4 hours into the stream, and I have not touched my mouse.
Because if you cannot rebound the card next turn, then the turn afterwards I draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 already.
He's calculating ink bottle 2 turns in advance.
That
goes hard.
Okay, that's really difficult then.
Check this out.
Double the bias cock here. Yeah, it's actually very difficult to double bias cock, so maybe just don't.
I farted.
Maybe single bias cock is good enough. Or you can still double it. You can double it and ignore the downside because the double zap is also dealing a lot of damage. Okay. Other choice is that you don't play the consume. You can also have another choice of playing, like, let's say, double zap into cold snap. That is acceptable too. Double zap, cold snap takes 0 this turn, and then next turn you have 7 frost off, so that's 56. You can never die, and it immediately accelerates the barrage to almost maximum output. It's just difficult to hologram the consume later though, because the hologram is like here, and then also you lose 6 damage per turn with the 2 lightning orbs here. If you don't play the consume now. And regardless, it's always played, so let's do that. But now you can
at the moment he's considering using the rebound to draw bias cog a turn after the core surge. Heard.
If you play 2 cold snap, Immortal 7. And then we play another 4 focus, only is like 12, yeah? 12 with the 5 frost, 7 frost, actually 72.
He makes Frozen Eye look so insane. It's because it is insane, but you just have to actually fucking use it. But to use it, you have to care, and to care, you have to go to therapy.
Which is kind of why I want it to be now, you know. At some point,
so we got Sly and after using it for like 3 days. So when will we get Frost P Bigot?
Consume right now, our Frost draw will not really mess up this order. And then in the redraw, when we draw back into any Frost card to Echo Form later on, there are empty orb slots here to actually just fill Frost with. And the lightning just stays around forever to deal damage. Which is what I want to do. I play Consume,
It's absolutely a Consume angle, because you literally have 5 orbs worth of Consume. That's so good. That's so much better than making 2 more orbs. 3 HP! Oh!
Yeah, I cannot play Rebound, unfortunately. But we can play Double Charge to Sunder. Can I double Sunder first instead? If I double Sunder first, we lose 6 and again 7, so again +1, which is 56, and 56 is dead, so I cannot do that. What?
Dutch Mister.
What are we?
That's Mr. T, they give the 5.
This is better than Mara, so we just play that, yeah?
Boom. How many subscribers for Frost?
Okay, we can play
7,000.
Very good. I don't need to open with that. I can double hologram to get some 0 cost here. And guess what 0 cost is in the deck? Yeah, exactly, the Zap. This would become 15, so it's 15 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 75. 75, and there is guarantee forces can never die next turn. Okay. Another lightning orb, yeah, is what is happening here. There's only one other 0 cost, which is the Scrape. So I guess this means that maybe just double costs for 15 damage first then. There's no Frost in here though, actually, wait. I want to draw this right now. Next time we only block 75, yeah? But if the
why not snap Core Surge? Because he's considering what he draws and he's thinking 18 steps ahead.
This is only 15. So we passive block for 30, yeah? And then you do a cast this, it becomes 18 each. So that's 36 and 36. That already is full block. The turn afterwards you are vulnerable to the big hit, but we already passive block like what, 45.
That's why he wins.
Oh, that's completely fine. Okay, so double Core Surge. Just for this 15 damage. Hollow, play the Bias Cock and then Hollow Zap and play the Zap.
Think he'd be anywhere near this thought out with no Frozen Eye? Yes. But it would be all speculative.
If we see the cost of card drawn with Immortal, I think so, but
stop playing with your nipples. I'm slapping.
Deal 50 damage, please.
Okay, I'm not playing with my nipples. It feels good when I slap my
You can deploy Fusion here with Zap, but I think Lightning is better than Plasma at this point.
Not my nipple.
Let's just deal Lightning. And this is why how this fight is progressing also tells you why I say that, okay, this ball Lightning might actually be needed, yeah? We need the hard fight.
Third nipple look.
Only cost 1. So instead of Zap, you can do Fusion Coheader if you want to, and then never ever die next cycle. However, we also don't deal damage. Because we don't have a lot of time here, yeah? We have next cycle. It's at 90, so we have like how many turns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
right,
6,
but who
7,
does it
8
under the
turns.
shirt?
We have 8 turns from here to deal like 620 damage.
Feels better to touch your skin than to not touch your skin.
So even if I deploy
it's like saying, yo, you want head rubs? Okay, go put a hat on. The fuck?
Yeah,
what do you want to have sex with or without a condom, you know?
With 8 turns, it's still only 400. We need to deal 200 from elsewhere, yeah? Which is maybe from Sunder, maybe from Extra Zap, maybe from the Consume, maybe from the thing. This is no time to be blocking. Yeah, this is no time to be blocking. So slam and hollow Zap. There's no time to be blocking, guys. We can die next turn sometimes if we are...
Yeah, so he's thinking about getting more Frost, or he's doing another Zap for more damage per turn. I think you need the damage. I think you need the damage for sure.
Without Frozen Night is a game of probabilities.
Exactly
and I'm probably going to just give up.
This is fine, yeah? Oh, this is actually quite good. Because you see what we can play here?
No, what can you play here?
You double hollow.
Okay.
And guess what we are hollowing, guys? Exactly, a Zap. And suddenly our passive damage is at 64.
You're hollowing a zap.
120 is not so easy to block though. However, next time we don't need to do anything, yeah? And then they can still start the 120 with double frost in order to evoke these two. But yeah,
I've been super busy lately, wasn't expecting to come back to people still doing the backflip joke and science. I am very sorry for infecting the masses with those bits.
Now they now have an emote.
Except thinking about a backflip, that's still super cool.
The zap out at 0 cost doesn't even matter too much. Yeah, we play 1, 2 cards and then 3 cards, and then zap is 4 cards, and we say actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we play this is 6, yeah, but this is optional, so let's just count 5 cards first, right? Minus 15. Minus 15. We currently block for 75. We play the cold snap, and it blocks for 18. So that's 93 already. 93 here plus another 8. 93 plus another 8 is 101, 101, 104. 104 minus 15 is 89, so we lose 1 HP. You can sneak in the dual cast in between. No? Instead of playing Zap Cold Snap, you can play Zap dual cast and then Cold Snap. But it's just better. Okay. Okay, just deal damage. Yeah? We just need to deal damage.
So impressive.
The best damage card. And then 1 cost goes now, you can just pull
If xecnar wins this run, I'm gonna think about doing a backflip.
You can take header to shuffle this garbage out. Is this garbage? This is okay. The auto shield is pretty bad, but like defense plus is fine, scheme is fine, aggregate is fine. So yeah, I'll probably just take the cold snap. To be fair though, actually if we take the coordinate, then it's pretty likely that we actually draw damage next turn. Yeah? It's like the Thunder or Barrage, and that is a free attack turn. Because the next thing we can ignore. Next time we never ever take damage. So I would like to, you know, double an attack.
I changed my mind. xecnar stream is way better to sleep to than yours. Yeah, even better because then he raids you into my stream.
Draw 1 deep,
so then you wake up to
just
me.
Get 9 damage now. Yeah? This is good 9 damage now. So like this, shuffle out the Zap is fine. I don't think I want to play more Zaps from here. Because now we have fully set up the passive damage engine. Yeah? Like,
thinking about ink bottling before he plays Zap so that he shuffles the Zap out of the draw pile.
Which means this turn will be dual cast first, and then cold snap, and then Zap. Shuffle out the Zap, shuffle in the cold snap. Cold snap first, shuffle that in. This is already full block, so easily, yeah? And then we play this. Can play this for Immortal. Play these two for Immortal is still fine. And this is 45, this is 102. So this is more than enough block. Unfortunately, we don't draw Thunder or Barrage next turn when this is off turn. You can play Consume, no? And you don't need to consume, double the Consume. Single the Consume is good. Because it keeps all the damage. If you double Consume, then you increase your maximum block. But we'll calculate damage like when it matters. When it gets to that point. But for now, it's
this guy seems to talk a lot. What would you prefer, Science?
So you can choose to double consume. If you double consume here, how would that look like? It's 21, and 21 times 5 is 105, so dying to the 1 time to 8 times 15 is extremely unlikely. Our damage output would go to, if you consume once it's 76, yeah? If you consume twice it goes to 66, so it drops a little bit. But if you never die to 120, then 66 is enough, right? Because it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turns. Yeah, it's definitely enough. Okay, fine. So double consume. I double consume it is then.
I like it when Frost tries to be a hip chatter.
Should I scrape or not? Because if I don't scrape here, you can see this turn is 127, yeah? And
double play the barrage!
And this turn is blind, and 120 we still need to block a little bit more. Because this is only 105. I need to draw at least 1 frost off or, you know, dual cast on this turn. But if I scrape now, sometimes we gain a 0 cost barrage, other times we draw the Thunder next turn but shuffle it out, yeah? And then we shuffle out all the non-frost.
He watches one stream and he thinks he's one of us.
15.
What do you mean I watch one stream? I'm the stream. I'm here every day.
Ah, 0 cost barrage. Look at that. Free damage. Boom. 1 frost evoke is already enough. Yeah, 1 frost evoke is already enough, right? We pass the rock 105 here. 1 frost evoke is already going to We lose 3, but we gain 24. So we gain plus 21 again. It's 126, and even if we
You
don't
know
burn,
what
it's
would
no
be
problem.
really hip with the chatters?
Even if we double,
Science.
if I double force card, then of course we full block.
If Frost
this
thought
fight
about
9
doing
damage.
a backflip.
I mean 9 damage alive. Oh, it looks free. Looks free, no? Don't you think it looks free? Yeah, always run to Frost next turn, never die. Always run to Frost the turn afterwards, never die. Meanwhile, 66 damage is coming in.
Boom, boom.
And I mean, you can see why playing the loop immediately is good, yeah? So that you don't need to freaking worry about.
Do you even watch frostprime? Are you even subscribed?
Like
Are you subscribed to frostprime underscore? Zap?
Like
Are you?
So
Do you even watch frostprime?
Extra 4 damage
I'm gonna snooze this ad break.
yeah, when the chance of death is at the highest.
You're not even subscribed to the second channel, are you?
What do you even gain out of that? Because like,
didn't even think so.
Frost
Fake fam.
You're limited by the number of zaps you can play, yeah? Not because you don't.
Also, technically, I'm twice the amount of subs that you guys could ever be. As the streamer, you get a tier 1 sub to yourself and a tier 3 sub to yourself. I'm 2 subs at once.
How much this costs? In fact, we can loop lightning in front now because we don't need to do a single thing to block next turn. So just double this and then it's dead. Yeah, the best damage card of defect is the zap. Don't play.
Why not a tier 2 sub? I don't know. I don't know why they do it like that. They're weird.
This guy, you have a root awakening.
They're goofy.
On 3 HP. So you just enter, yeah, just enter like a good boy.
Did you just say end turn like a good boy? Jesus Christ.
Oh, very good, very good. The spy really tried, you know? I'm telling you, like, it really tried to get it.
He said end turn like a good boy.
At the end of the day, the defect.
Shit, dude. Fuck.
Oh, this one's
Congratulations,
awful,
xecnar.
but you know, it's fine. It's mainly enough to win.
Yeah, he sounds just like you. Dude, I think he's a fan. I think we're fans of each other. Best gotta watch the best, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be the best, you gotta watch the best.
He's an arsonist on a noble quest to escape the wrath of the IRS. He's got conflicting positions in the endless fight for queer folks and